up there. When I feel so clear, I've been in another gear.
I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce this, but it's a Portuguese red wine. I don't know if I've ever had a wine from Portugal before. Like I said, just tasting this one. The reason I swirl it, one, to awaken it. Two, also you kind of want to see the legs of it. Smell is not that interesting. It's not very dry. It's kind of dry, but it's not that interesting of a bottle. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not. I prefer a wine that's more interesting. I prefer a wine like I prefer women. Interesting. That isn't that interesting. So this is a bottle of, again, I might butcher this word, of Tempranillo. But that's a type of Spanish wine. I've had this type of Spanish wine before. But the exciting thing about this is it's a 2-time gold medal winning brand. It has 96 points. So this wine is like the Luka Doncic of wines, basically. So I know this fire, basically.
For us too, talking about they superstars. How you a superstar with a boot on your car? I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear, I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear. I can feel the air up there. When I feel so clear, I've been in another gear. Yeah, I've been in another gear.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Whoever you are out there, we here, we live, we back. Luka!
I'll accept that.
Luka! Don't you ever in your life disrespect my son. How fucking long I've been telling y'all he is the one. Better than LeBron James. Not better than Michael Jordan. But as I told y'all before, better start this career than LeBron James. He's about to win his first ring, the first rank of his name, all right? Better than Larry Bird, goddammit. Better than Clyde Drexler, goddammit. Better than Scottie Pippen, goddammit. Better than Kevin Durant, goddammit. Better than, he ain't better than Steph Curry yet. I'm
the start of his career?
No, I'm just fucking with you. It is. Okay, look at you. Look at Pappy's about to get bad. So, exactly.
Not better than LeBron, though.
It is.
I can't go there yet. If he wins, yes.
5-time All-NBA first team. 5-time All-Star. Finals within his first 5 seasons.
LeBron was in the finals. LeBron won.
And he got his ass smoked.
Hold on.
And he got his ass smoked.
Hold on.
He got fucking cooked. He got cooked.
First 6, Luka been in the league, what, 6 years?
I don't know. It don't matter.
I think it's 6.
He been in the league long enough to be 5-time All-NBA, 5-time
Bron, if you
All-Star.
put 6 years was he got drafted in 03, 6 years was 09. He was an MVP. He had been to the finals. I don't know how many first team All-NBAs.
Lost in the finals.
But he was first team All. Luka might lose in the finals.
Not losing in the finals. If you think that white boy is losing to goddamn Jason Tatum,
first team All-NBA.
You are out of your motherfucking mind.
He was first team All-NBA. He made an all-defensive team. I think he was the quickest in NBA history at that point in time to 10,000 points.
Before who? Before who?
I don't know if Luka was quicker in NBA history at 10,000 points. Like, nah, I can't go there.
Nah, we here, we back, baby. We here, we back. We've been off for 2 weeks. Do you know how much I had to watch this man, Luka, dominate night in and night out?
But we all gonna get a generational finals.
Why y'all was scared running from the smoke because my man is on his way to the finals?
Who was running from the smoke?
All of y'all that didn't show up to the pod, running from the smoke. It's my birthday week, running from the smoke because that man Luka was out there going crazy.
I did not say birthday week.
I'm just talking shit. Pappy did have a good birthday.
I am not a
I hope he had a good birthday. It seemed like he had a good birthday.
It was a good ass time.
But
did you enjoy yourself?
I'm just talking shit, by the way.
I ain't seen you since that day.
Yeah, I did. It was
a good ass time.
Did you not woke up at your spot? Did you know I slept at your spot?
I had no. I mean, I told you to sleep. I'm like, bro, don't leave.
But yeah, I did.
What, you Uber back to your car?
Yeah, I left my car at the spot.
You a real one.
Yeah, I told you to say, hey, G,
can you take me back to my motherfucking car?
I'm like, hey, bro, don't leave, G. What time did you leave?
In the morning, like 10.
Okay. I wasn't up yet.
It's morning.
You was not up. You was not. I took some water and found the charger.
Joe woke up like he was in a hangover.
But yes, no, Dallas is playing great. But outside of Luka, can we please give some credit
To Luka?
because yes, Luka is playing great, but Luka is not the reason. The reason to me why they're in this position. Luka and Kyrie not the reason. It's everybody fucking else. Daniel Gafford just became fucking Mutombo. I knew Gafford was good, obviously, but the shit Daniel Gafford. But Derrick Jones Jr. can shoot now. PJ Washington became Scottie fucking Pippen. Like, kudos to general management.
I mean, I will say this. What is one of Shaq's most biggest and notorious phrases about?
Fuck what Shaq talk about. Listen to what I'm saying.
No, stop. Let me finish.
Because I wasn't done yet. Hold on, wait.
Others, they have to be good for you to win.
Yes, but
there's no team that's ever won a championship without the others.
That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is I didn't expect. Okay, what I'm saying is I didn't expect these group of others to be othering the way that they've been othering in this playoffs. I don't think anybody did. And if you say that, I feel like you probably lying.
No,
you ain't.
That's
I don't believe. I don't
that's
believe.
A lie.
I do not believe. TP, I'm sorry. I don't believe that you expected them to play.
So you want? So do I need to pull up the clip of me saying that they was gonna be this good after they made the trade?
Pull it up.
Hold on, it's on Hoops and Brews.
Pull it up.
It was on a 2-for-1.
Pull it up.
Because I was live
This
on the
good
trade
and
deadline.
NBA Finals are different conversations though.
All they had to do was get past the Nuggets, and the Nuggets didn't make it there.
But get there in NBA Finals.
No, how long have I been telling you Kawhi Leonard wasn't gonna play basketball in the playoffs?
I don't think you predicted them to make.
How long have I been saying, Joe?
If we
not
pull
talking
up,
to Pappy.
TP.
Joe, how long have I been saying Kawhi not gonna play in the playoffs?
TP, if we
saying that
pull
for a
up,
while,
TP,
though.
Exactly. So I said, so therefore the Clippers ain't gonna do what?
TP,
Shit.
If we pull up,
And you've been picking the Clippers the whole year to win a championship.
No, I didn't.
All right.
No, I didn't.
All right.
I said Boston should win the shit.
All right.
The entire season.
You said unless the Clippers are healthy.
No, I still said Boston should win. They have the best team. You didn't say the Mavs gonna win either, nigga.
What you mean?
You never said the Mavs gonna win the championship.
Because I thought they was going to lose to Denver. I literally just said I thought they were going to play Denver and lose.
Yeah, and
they didn't play Denver.
All right, man. Regardless, though, I don't think anybody saw.
Look.
Win now mode. The Mavericks also traded for Daniel Gafford along with PJ.
Oh, you talking about the
Washington.
trade
What the
special you
Mavericks
did.
are really trying to do is bolster their front court, add more scoring to their front court, and really allow Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving the ability to take possessions off. The Mavericks are above 500 with Lively in the lineup. With him out of the lineup, they're below average. JD Shep said PJ Washington is a sight for sore eyes. He's a sight for sore eyes. He's very, very good. He was kind of wasting away. So the Dallas is sending a lightly protected.
Exactly. I told
You ain't just saying you did. You
go,
know.
No.
Stop.
That ain't
That's
one little
man,
clip.
Hell no.
Go watch the whole 2-for-1.
Man, hell no. You ain't say nothing about defense. You said they trying to boast. No, hell no. I'm not believing you saw them play this good, bro. No, I'm not believing it, G. I'm not believing it,
Go
G.
back and rewatch the whole 2-for-1 the day of the trade deadline. I talked about the Mavericks for 15 fucking minutes.
I'm not believing you.
You heard a cut down of it.
I'm not believing.
Fuck out of here.
I'm not.
Get
believing
out of here,
it.
man.
No, G,
when you wrong, just
G.
take the L, G.
No, G.
When you wrong, just take the L.
No, because
So I didn't say Daniel Gafford and PJ Washington was gonna be big for them and that they needed to bolster their lineup in their front court.
You ain't said nothing about defense. What
the fuck is bolstering your lineup in the front court doing if you get two big men?
You proceeded to say they wanted to add more scoring around XYZ. My thing is this.
PJ Washington. PJ Washington ain't been scoring.
Yeah, but the defense.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah, but
Daniel Gafford made 33 fucking shots in a row. What are we talking about?
G, that's not. But okay, with Gafford, you mentioned his scoring, or are you more impressed with his defense? PJ Washington too, and Derrick Jones, even fucking Kyrie. Am I the only person who's very impressed by the Mavericks defense?
Joe, so based on what you heard, what the fuck did I say?
You said you pretty much said that they was in win now mode, that they put themselves in a position to make the conference finals and make the finals or do it. They're basically doing what they're doing right now.
What the fuck is win now? What? I didn't literally. What the?
Okay, all right. What the fuck? All right, you got it.
So, I'm glad to see that these guys are actually doing what I thought they could do. I don't say win now mode if I don't think they can't make the finals.
Okay, you got it.
But anyways, what do you think about Minnesota's performance this entire series? I think they very easily could have won the series.
Yeah.
But I think the things and the issues that have reared their head for them over the past 2 years, in terms of late game execution, has really hurt them. And I like Chris Finch as a coach, and I understand that he tore his patellar tendon or something like that.
Yeah.
So I understand that there is a big responsibility of like coaching a team trying to make it to the finals while your motherfucking leg is dead. And the assistant coach has been doing a great job of like fulfilling that role. But my same problem with Chris Finch before I have with him now, or at least with this coaching staff. The thing that I always like and enjoy, about Steve Kerr is that he's willing to try some new matchups. Now, when he's wrong, he's very fucking wrong. And the Warriors fans will let you know how wrong he is. But when he's right, you get great lineup combinations, and you get players like Jordan Poole playing otherworldly, and you see what they are when they aren't in a Steve Kerr system. To me, Chris Finch has gambled too much on just standing pat rather than trying to make, more micro adjustments. Like, I don't need you to be old school Rick Carlisle, even though Rick Carlisle was fucking terrible in that Pacers series. But I do need you to be some level of what Rick Carlisle used to be when he was the coach of the Mavs, and he was, very maniacal and hands-on. And even, Rondo spoke about, Carlisle not wanting him on the, play anymore, and that's why he didn't play anymore when he was on the Mavs. But Chris Finch does not make a lot of late game adjustments. And if you see every fucking time they running down the court, they're looking for Rudy Gobert, and you got Luka waving off Jaden Harden saying take him one-on-one, and he took him one-on-one and made the shot. You got to make some adjustments and throw some different lineup combinations out there so that way people aren't always teeing off on Rudy. It's not that Rudy's bad. It's not that Rudy's a fraud. It's not that Rudy doesn't deserve his Defensive Player of the Year award. He deserves everything that he's gotten because he's lived up to that. Like, you see it, and those awards are regular season awards. The playoffs are about individual matchups, possessions, and defense. And the problem for them is that they can win the individual matchups night in and night out, and they can win some of the possessions. But if Rudy is on the floor and they're attacking him every single time on defense with a smaller and quicker, guard or wing, you got to get him off. Naz Reid has played incredible this entire series. They should have went small multiple times, especially late in the games, even if it's for 2 or 3 minute spurts, and they didn't. And to me, that's why they wound up losing this series. And we'll see what happens next year. And I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, the coaching could have been better, but they got to play better, bro. G-Cat had like 4 threes until the whole series until game 4. Ed didn't play his best. You got to they got out-coached, sure, but at some point in time, the players got to step up and make plays. We can talk about everything that we want to say or whatever, but like, bro, you got to play better. You got to actually just hit some shots. If you look at every game, they were up 5. If I'm not mistaken, outside of obviously tonight they weren't up 5, but they were up down the stretch in pretty much every single game, and you lost those games. At some point in time, you got to play better.
Who do you think for the Timberwolves was the least valuable player this season?
Man, all of them were the least. But if I had to pick one person, I don't want to rag on him, but Cat.
Cat? Really?
Yes, Cat was, bro. Cat,
even though Rudy was getting picked on every night and
like,
has been the topic of the national conversation,
yes, I'm going Cat.
I'm not arguing. I'm just asking you why.
Because even still, if Cat plays better, they still win. It's probably a 2-2 series right now if Cat plays better. Rudy didn't play as bad as people think he did. It's just that, like, some of the highlights, like the game wouldn't happen on Rudy. But also, why the fuck are you leaving Rudy on Luka Doncic 35 feet away from the rim? Like, I think everybody with a brain could recognize that wasn't a good idea.
Yeah, just
like that. Like, he wasn't. I mean, I think he had a double pretty every game. He was solid in rim protection when he like got the chance to do that. I thought he was at least decent in drop. He wasn't great, but he was decent in drop. Also, playing drop on Luka is whatever. I don't know why you just don't.
I mean, you had to.
I don't know why you just.
Wait a minute. I'm not even trying to interrupt, but you got to ask Draymond if Rudy was decent in the drop.
Yeah, but Draymond hates him.
Go ahead.
But Draymond hates him. Like, I don't know why you don't just. At a certain point in time, the man killing you. I understand Luka gonna make the right play, but blitz the man on the pick and roll. Do something. Like, I don't know why you letting him go one-on-one and dance with people. And I understand that Minnesota trusts their one-on-one defense because, like, that's what they've been doing all season. And they've been a really great defensive team, pretty much. Well, not pretty much. They have been a great defensive team all season. But the thing that I think I even said during the season was like that they were 20th in offense. If they just score more points, this is a whole different series, bro. Cat's only game he had a good game was game 4. When Cat and Ant both had a good game and they happened to outplay Luka and Kyrie, they won the game. So for all the adjustments we want to say they could have made, all of this, that, and the third, bro, sometimes you got to just make some shots, G. And if you're not going to make them, then I don't know what to tell you, bro.
Yeah, I'm not upset at that, but I also think, and we've spoke about this all playoff long, that the Mavericks, defense this playoffs has been like otherworldly.
I agree, but they pay you to figure out riddles.
No,
at some point in time,
I'm not. To me, the points haven't been the issue. To me, as I said before, there's been the biggest issue has been the coaching. But Joe, what do you think?
I just think really just like lack of maturity. I just think it's like this is the same.
I'm surprised you said that. I like that answer.
Lack of maturity. You go back last year, they competed. They gave the Nuggets arguably their hardest series of their whole run. In the first round, they lost in 6. But they just the inability to make the right decisions when it comes down to it. Like you fouling 3-point shooters, you are forcing you're not moving the ball that last couple minutes of the game. You're going scoreless. All this stuff is you lose like Anthony Edwards look like he's not ready yet. Like a lot of the times.
You know what? I agree with that.
Like a young Kobe, maybe like a young Jordan, like before they got over the hump. And his decision making, his ability to beat and make those reads is not there yet. He's just shown that time and time again. And it's like Luka completely has that down. So on one end, Anthony Edwards is drastically struggling to like get to his spots and to respond to the double team. And then you just watch on the other end, Luka's coming down and pretty much making the right read about 80-70% of the time. Each time down. I think that once Ant experiences a loss like this and he learns how to make those reads and can respond to double teams, they'll be a better team. But once Ant takes that step and they learn how to win games, actually, then they can be a real threat for a title. But right now they just have the personnel, but they don't have the brains and the discipline to beat a team like the Mavericks, who have 2 of the best closers in the league.
Yeah, I can't argue with that. And even to your point about Ant, I don't disagree about the maturity thing. I think the biggest thing, and Kobe mentioned this, and he said it in one of them docs or them interviews, but basically he realized when he was younger that he had to get in the weight room and like stay in the weight room and get in that, like really, really get strong. Like Ant is strong, but I think the reason why Ant ran out of gas is because it's like, it's cool if you strong. Like you can be strong through 2 rounds, but you got to be physically strong enough and well conditioned enough to be able to go for 4 rounds. And if you go for 4 rounds and it's 7 games each round, you playing 110 games that season. And I don't think he was ready physically this year to play 110 games. I think he was ready to play about 90. And that's what you saw in this series. So he's got to get in the gym, up his conditioning, go and get stronger. And as you said, watch a lot of film, because I think a lot of his, like, it's a lot of opportunities. And even Reggie Miller spoke about it a lot in game 2 and game 3, where he could have been much more aggressive offensively or taking the shot, even if it was a mid-range shot, and he just would pass. And I think he has to realize that if he is going to be crowned the next Michael Jordan by people on the internet, and he is going to have them billboards that, where you take this, to see out of Kent, he got to be the guy. And I think what you saw this series was that Luka Doncic is a serial killer, and Kyrie Irving is a war chief who get happy when he ready to go to war. And I think the rest of the troops all was ready, and they saw that they had 2 guys that were fearless, that weren't scared of the moment, that weren't scared of anybody or any players that they played, and they've played like it, and they've been dominant. And I think that Ant just got to learn. Like, honestly, I think Ant can learn a lot just from, like, Luka. Even just picking apart some of them, kind of these pick and roll scenarios where Luka might hold the ball for too long, but he's hunting for that shot. Ant get the ball and want to swing it around. Like, you a physical freak. Go out there and do it.
They also got to run some semblance of offense, too. Because some of the shit I was seeing, even in game 4, even like when they won, it's like, bro, you just give Ant the ball and him dribble for 20 seconds. Like, bro, you got to do something. Like, even the shot that I think that put him up like 5. Remember when he took that like long-ass 2-pointer? That was a horrible possession. They got into their offense with like 8 on the clock when they was at the half-court line.
They do a lot of that.
Huh?
They do a lot of that.
Like, you got to also run, like, so yes, the whole Ant tired. I think if you ran more offense, like actually some semblance of offense, and then just give him the ball, like, here, figure it out, bro.
They looking like the Suns without a point guard.
Like, bro,
Bite need to step up.
They'll give him the ball or just give Cat the ball. Like, granted, obviously Cat didn't play. Cat did miss a lot of open shots that he should have made. Especially you calling him for the best big 3-point man shooter ever. But you give him the ball, you letting Cat take 4 dribbles from the fucking 3-point line. Gee, what are we doing? At a certain point, bro, you got to scheme up something. Some semblance of offense. Now, granted, yes, I do think Ant can be, I tweeted, I think Ant can be, I think the next step for Ant is being a better decision maker. I think if he can get, I think he averaged 5 assists this year, but if he can get his assists to more like 7.5, closer to 8, I think it'll work wonders for him. Obviously, he could probably learn to play in the pick and roll. Granted, it's his first, it's not his first time in the playoffs, but it's his first time going this deep in the playoffs. And I think there's also like certain roster things that I think that maybe the Timberwolves could do possibly. I know they're like their roster is going to be kind of hard to like maneuver with because of the contract situation that they have. But I think maybe they could use like another scorer because outside of like nobody else can really create their own offense outside of honestly Anthony Edwards for real consistently. Because Cat, I mean he can, but the thing about Cat is like he's 7 feet, but his 7 foot 250 isn't even an advantage because you can't post nobody.
I just think Jaden McDaniels needs to get better.
But
what's this, his second year, third year?
He's like 4th, 5th year pro.
Yeah, but like
he can still keep
I mean,
growing.
it's getting the opportunity to like
he got to keep growing,
be the guy.
And defensively,
like, to me, I honestly think that Jaden McDaniels can be a better player than Karl-Anthony Towns.
I don't hate what you're saying.
Nah, you bugging out.
I do. I think he can. I think he can give you 22, 6 rebounds.
22 is a lot.
What you mean? He averaged 18 this year.
Was it 18?
I think it was 18.
I don't know.
He
If
could
it
be an
was
all-star.
17.9.
All-star.
Yeah,
I think that he could be an all-star
because he's already all NBA defense. He just has to get better creating off the dribble and getting better with
McDaniels
ball
averaged
handling.
10 points this season.
Oh, he only averaged 10 points?
Yeah, like 22 is tough. Bro.
What's he averaging in the playoffs? Did it say?
Probably less than that. Let me look.
Like you wouldn't take McDaniels over Nimbar.
12.
Oh, that's
I would take McDaniels over Nembhard. G, come on, bro.
You wild
come on, I'll take McDaniels over Nembhard. I'll take McDaniels over Nembhard. I feel you based off what Nembhard did, but I'll take McDaniels over.
Yeah, you did.
Over Nembhard, bro.
I rock with
I'll
Nembhard.
take McDaniels over Nembhard. G, I'll take McDaniels over Nembhard.
But actually, I still stand by what I still stand by what I say about Jaden McDaniels. I still think he can average 22 one day.
I don't think he can get 22
McDaniels can do what Nembhard did in this playoffs. McDaniels can do that.
Yeah, what you mean?
No,
he dropped 30 a couple times in the
No, he can't do
playoffs.
it, bro. No, he can't. He can't do it. No, he can't. He can't do it. But
who scored more in the game this playoffs? Him or Nembhard?
Nembhard definitely scored more.
No, he didn't.
Nembhard averaged like 25 against Boston, bro.
Nembhard was going crazy.
No,
Nembhard was playing amazing basketball.
but also McDaniels can do things Nembhard can't do.
That's fair.
Nembhard is a better offensive player, but I think obviously McDaniels is a better defensive player.
I think he has better potential too.
Bro, them
Also,
screaming
Nembhard-
at Maxi
Nembhard
Keebler
was the
last
one
game was
chasing
hilarious.
Burson ass around,
They got to get
in
Maxi
New York.
Keebler the fuck off the floor. He got fouled like a motherfucker.
Nembhard and Neesmith.
Yeah, he
God
had that
damn,
time.
boy.
He always get the Halliburton
What the
ain't guard
fuck?
nobody.
Huh?
So Halliburton ain't guard nobody. So
Halliburton
Nembhard
does not
gotta
guard
step up.
anyone.
So Halliburton,
I mean,
so
his
Halliburton
hand
gotta
been
step up.
to be fair, his hand
Nembhard,
been
y'all
on
tripping.
fire for about 4 months at this point.
Hallie don't guard nobody. That's fair. But yeah, I think stick with the Timberwolves. But again, Cat, bro, I looked at the stats. This is after Game 5. He's shooting 35% from the field and 20% from 3, and that's after the great Game 4 he had. So if I look before that, it's probably like 20 and 20.
Yeah, that is bad.
If he has and if he even and Ant ain't been much better either. Ant was like 40% and like 30, but I still don't think Ant played that bad because again, I did think that sometimes he was forcing it. He wasn't making the right decisions, but I can't blame him because ain't nobody coming with him. If fucking Cat over there 0 for 7 from 3, what the fuck am I supposed to do? It's gonna make my job a whole hell of a lot harder. McDaniels can't make a shot. You know Rudy, unless he dunking the ball, why am I giving him the ball? Mike Conley got 3 fouls.
Did you tell me earlier Rudy was working on his game?
He was working on his game, but that don't mean working.
Hit the button.
He was working on. He had working on his game. Mike Conley in foul trouble because Kyrie whooping his ass.
Luka goofy. I mean Rudy goofy ass.
Mike Conley in foul trouble because Kyrie whooping his ass. What you want me to do? At a certain point.
Yeah.
And all that said, it still could have been a closer series than what it'll show up as when history looks at it.
No, it won't.
What? I said it could have been a closer series.
I thought you said it. I thought you said. My bad.
I said it could have been a closer series.
My bad. I thought you said it will look like.
No, I said it could have been a closer series.
My bad.
Than what it will show up as when you examined it in history.
Should have been a block.
When you examine it in history. But no, kudos to Dallas. Like I said, kudos to Dallas. And I got to give Kyrie a huge shout out. This is the watched
the best he's ever played.
Yes, ever. And I watched Kyrie play a lot of basketball. I ain't never seen him play. I ain't never seen him play as complete of a basketball game as this. If you make an all defensive team for the playoffs, I swear to God, Kyrie on it.
You want to know to be the biggest improvement for Kyrie over anything? Kyrie became.
Yes, it is.
His biggest improvement is just being a better teammate.
Huh?
That was like 36.
But he wasn't guarding people the same way he guarding people now, bro.
He didn't need to do that back then.
And also, you was playing with fucking.
He didn't need to do that.
But I feel you, but nah, bro. I've seen him score better. I've never seen him play a complete game of basketball the way that he's been playing a complete games of basketball in this playoffs.
Kyrie wasn't just scoring in the 16th.
He wasn't guarding motherfuckers like this, G.
He wasn't just scoring.
He wasn't guarding. G, did you see what he was doing to Harden?
G. What? Who was doing to Harden?
Kyrie Irving.
He wasn't doing what he was doing in the 16th finals.
G, he was locking that man clean up, bro.
You ain't see what he did to Klay Thompson and that whole
yeah,
roster?
he was. Yes, I remember. I watched the whole entire series.
On the heels.
He shot like 80% on like one-on-one defense. He was going crazy. But what I'm saying is, bro, I've never seen the man play a complete basketball game. Like he's facilitating. He wasn't doing that shit when he was playing with the Cavs.
He wasn't getting.
No, bro.
Not
no.
5 assists for that finals?
Huh?
How many assists? Let me see how many
I feel you, but assists don't necessarily mean you are facilitating you're like setting the table.
He was on ball a ton though.
Not really. Well, I feel you, but like Bron's dominating the ball. When I throw you that bitch, dribble, score. Your role not really out there to.
You say that like it's easy.
Conduct the team. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Obviously he was incredible. I love Kyrie. I watched the whole series. Obviously he was incredible. I'm just saying I've never seen Kyrie play as complete of a basketball game as he's been playing in these playoffs. Yes, I agree. Being a better teammate is probably like him actually stepping up and actually being one of the leaders on the team.
I was letting y'all argue, but I got a point to make. There's a clip of Kobe talking about Kyrie, and they asked Kobe what he thought Kyrie needed to do to get to the next level, and Kobe was basically like he needs to become a better teammate, and not better in terms of like basically Kobe was saying not better in terms of like getting to know guys on the floor and their tendencies. He's like, but getting to know guys and what they like, like what are their favorite things, like what makes them tick, like be a real teammate and a real friend and really invest in his teammates. And he said that he believed that would be when Kyrie will be able to take the next step. And I think that's what you clearly see in Dallas. Coming off of his documentary link tweet, he even seeing guys like Stephen A get on TV and now they on their knees and all this shit because he's fucking doing good. But like I remember when you was saying that man deserved to never play basketball again, and I remember when people was calling him a bad teammate for not wanting to take the the vaccine, even though it's plastered all over the TV and on the newspapers about Mr. Fauci and all this other stuff. You can do that on Google's on your own. But my point is that like it was a point in time where he was probably the most vilified athlete in the world.
He assisted to that sometimes too.
He did.
Come on, man.
He did.
Come on, man.
No, wait. Let
Kyrie.
me finish. He did, but the whole documentary link tweet thing was more about him trying to enlighten himself and learn. I agree. And he might have just found the wrong source material. And even if he didn't need to tweet that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But let me let me finish. Well, my point is that I think what that really forced him to do, especially leaving Brooklyn, where everyone was saying, is it going to be over? Like, are these the last couple years of Kyrie's career? Is he going to retire?
Yeah,
like,
I thought it was his last contract.
You know what I mean? So I think he took it upon himself to be a better man and not a better man as in like a better man overall. Just saying a better man to his teammates as the leader of a group of men. He has acted like a boy a lot of times, and I just think that now his level of maturation is just shining through. And even when it comes to him playing more defense, like I think his ego before wouldn't have even allowed him to just strap up and just say, yo, I'm going to go out there and try to lock this motherfucker down tonight. Because I would be thinking he looking at the matchups more personally, like, I got to go and outscore this guy. And I think part of the maturation is being like, hey, I got a guy like Luka on my team who's just as equally offensive, potent as LeBron. I don't need to get it every night. Maybe some nights I can just show up and play good defense and get the other guys involved and be a leader. And I don't think he was doing that in Boston. I don't think he was really doing that in New Jersey.
When nobody doing that
but
in Jersey.
I also, I'm sorry, not in Jersey, in Brooklyn, but I also will give a huge amount of kudos to Jason Kidd. Because if anyone could communicate with Kyrie Irving on a level to which he could understand or offer up some leadership, Jason Kidd is one of the greatest leaders in NBA history. One of the greatest distributors and ball handlers and people that people love in the NBA and NBA history. So I give Jason Kidd a lot of kudos and credits too, because even when Kyrie first got there, he his main thing was, we're gonna let Kai be Kai, and we're gonna try to do the best thing we can to make him successful in that role. And we're gonna not rush it. We're gonna figure it out, and when we get there, we'll be okay. And I gotta give him his credit. Mavs fans been hating on Jason Kidd for like the past 4-5 years. The man got him to the finals.
The organization as well, though. Like I think the general manager has known Kyrie for a while. I think he's known PJ Washington. So just the organization in general, I think is. And Kyrie came into the league 18, 19 years old. He's been in the league. I think he got drafted. What was it? 2011 draft. 2010, 2011 draft.
Yeah, after literally playing 6 months of college.
6 months of college.
Like 6
games. 6 games. Like, yeah, he's been in the league 13 years, but now he's in his 30s, 31-year-old man. Like, I think we're all allowed to grow and evolve. He's probably just matured as a human being. And he's probably in a much better, seems to be in a much better organization. So yeah, like I think Dallas is probably, and also you're not dealing with the New York media as well. You aren't dealing with the Boston media. You aren't dealing with with everything that comes with playing with LeBron. You're not dealing with those things. You're in Dallas, you're in Texas for whatever reason. The Mavericks get treated like a small market team, even though they're in the fucking 10th biggest city in the States. But they get treated as if they're a small market team.
I think that's only because they haven't had any big market superstars.
Nah, even with Luka and even with Dirk, they still get treated like even when Dirk won, they still treated them like a small market team.
But Dirk, you missing my point.
I get what you're saying, but I just think
Dirk
that
is not a big market superstar.
I don't know if I
he's an NBA fan star.
I don't know if I can say that.
But what do you mean?
I don't know if I can say that.
Who you think is more popular, Luka or Dirk? Luka by a long shot.
Luka
by like a mile. Like Duke. I'm sorry.
But Dirk
Luka is the first real superstar.
I don't think I can agree with that. I can't agree with that.
That the Mavericks have had.
I can't agree with that.
Since Jason Kidd, probably in the 90s.
Fuck no. Dirk was way bigger than what Jason Kidd was in the damn 90s. Probably ever, actually.
I don't think
Jason Kidd wasn't no superstar like that.
I don't consider Dirk to be a superstar
I disagree with you,
on the level
bro.
of Luka Doncic.
I disagree with you, bro.
Dirk
I don't think there was a human being.
Dirk is like a Tim Duncan level superstar.
Tim Duncan was like a crazy superstar. Everybody knows who Tim Duncan is.
No. Yeah, everybody know. But when I'm talking about superstar, I'm talking about on the court.
And I think Dirk is probably a little bit more. And I think Dirk
antics, all of that.
And I think
Luka is bigger than both of them.
I agree with that, but I'm not gonna go as far as to say Dirk wasn't no huge marquee superstar, bro. Yes, he was. I can't agree with that, bro.
I love Dirk growing up.
Yes, he was.
Dirk is
even from being the first foreigner to come over here and really do what he did. The one-legged shot he has. The shit he did internationally for his country.
That's just because you're an NBA fan.
No, I think that people know. I think that people know the
average
name
person
Dirk.
A picture of Dirk.
I think they know who. Even from him bringing a fucking plate to the games because he got a black wife.
Niggas know that because niggas know he dating a nigga.
Listen, what I'm saying is this, bro.
Excuse my language.
What I'm saying is this, bro. I think that Dirk. I don't know how we could.
No disrespect, but I'm just saying. Black people know that because he dating a black person.
Let's see. Look up jersey sales for Dirk Nowitzki.
Am I wrong, Joe? You only know he carrying a plate with aluminum foil to the game because his wife is black, and everybody he got to be dating a black woman because she making him a plate for work. Am I wrong, Joe?
Nah,
come on, man. We talk about Luka.
I didn't say he was bigger than Luka. You said he wasn't a superstar.
He wasn't a superstar to me. I'll put it this way. Like I said, he's a tier 3 level superstar. On the basketball court, tier 1, but overall, tier 3. Same with Tim Duncan. You ever wanted to be like Tim Duncan, Joe? Hell no.
Do kids want to be like Luka?
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
You think them little white kids don't want to be like Luka?
Hell yeah.
You think the little white kids ain't want to be like Dirk?
Hell no. Hell the fuck no.
Okay.
You think them little white kids want to be 7'1" fading away from the rim?
Okay.
Or a motherfucker that can dribble all game long and score and talk shit in your face?
I'm about to look up jersey
You
sales.
scrolling through that motherfucker hard as hell, boy.
No, because it's starting at 2024.
Okay.
That's why I'm scrolling
Through that motherfucker hard.
started
Now you look like you
2024.
reading the Diddy article right now.
Nah, I'm scrolling that. Nah,
Gee,
that's
I'm not
good,
gonna
dog.
lie.
That Diddy article
I had
is
my computer
insane.
read that Diddy article to me earlier. That shit
It
took,
probably funny with having the
Gee,
computer.
that shit took 45 minutes for the computer to finish the article. I'm like doing some. Gee, that article was long as hell. Gee, that man Diddy is a monster, bro. That man is a monster, bro. He is a monster, G. R.I.P. Biggie and Pac. They should still be alive. Had they not met my mans, they probably would be.
All right, Dirk not really sending me jerseys like that. I could see.
I already know. I've been whooping your ass this whole podcast with these
No,
debates.
Dirk was 8 in 07, 08. Then before
He was
that,
8th?
Yeah, he was 8th in 06, 07.
Like that LeBron man.
He was top 15 until about.
Joe, was top 15 a top level tier superstar to you?
Not a top level superstar.
I mean, what? Okay, Steve Francis.
What?
Steve Francis.
What?
As far as superstar rankings?
Like a level 5 superstar.
Nah,
You out of your
I
mind.
disagree with you. Steve Francis. Now I'll
He
take,
had 2 good years as a all-star level player.
I'll take saying that Steve Francis at his height because of play style was bigger than
Luka?
Dirk.
Oh no, Dirk.
No.
Because of play, he was higher in jersey
Hit the
sales.
button.
He was higher in jersey sales.
Actually hit that button.
He was higher in jersey sales. He was for real, he was higher in jersey sales. I'm not even lying. He was higher in jersey sales.
But I love how you prove my point and then go to another argument to negate
I mean,
the fact you
but
prove
no,
my
but
point.
but Dirk has
It's
been
all good. I ain't mad at it.
No, but Dirk
My
has been
point is,
top 10, top 15.
Luka!
No, but Dirk has been top 10, top 15 a solid amount of years.
Yeah, tier 2, tier 3 level superstar, not a tier 1 guy.
I didn't say he was a tier
McGrady,
1 guy. I didn't say he was a tier 1 guy.
Vince
I just
Carter,
don't.
tier 1 guy.
That wasn't my
Kobe
argument.
Bryant, tier 1 guy.
That wasn't my argument. My argument
Steve
was
Nash, tier 1 guy.
That was-
Dwayne Wade, tier 1
that wasn't.
guy. Carmelo Anthony, tier 1 superstar. LeBron, tier 1 superstar. Stop. Chris Paul, tier 1 superstar, even though he drives me crazy. Dwight Howard, tier 1 superstar. Dirk was not a tier 1 superstar.
I didn't
he was
say
like
he
a
was.
tier
That
2,
wasn't
tier
my
3
argument.
superstar.
That wasn't my argument. I just said
Nobody wanted to be like them.
that wasn't my argument. I just said I would not subscribe to the fact saying Dallas never had a superstar. And going back to my point, I think for whatever reason, Dallas just gets treated. I think kind of all the Texas teams, except for maybe the Rockets, kind of get treated like small market squads. Except for maybe the Rockets for whatever reason. I don't know why. Maybe because it's Houston.
Interesting.
Because I think that's football country.
I ain't mad at it. But let's take a little small departure from the NBA. Let's talk WNBA. I want to talk about Angel Reese. He's been playing very, very well to start the season. Cameron Brink is doing stuff only Candace Parker has done coming into the league in terms of rebounding and block shots. Caitlin Clark is averaging she's averaging. Hold on, wait a minute.
I think like
No. I got it. We ain't even gotta argue it. I got it. Caitlin Clark is averaging 17.3 points per game, 5.4 rebounds, 6.3 assists, 1.4 steals on 13 shots, shooting 38.1%, 31.3% from the 3-point line, 88% from the free throw line. The Indiana Fever are now 1-8. Connecticut Sun have been whooping ass. DeWanna Bonner and her girlfriend have been literally whooping ass and knocking people out the air. Aces look kind of normal to me. New York looks to be in good shape. Seattle looks to be very good, but any team led by Nneka Ogwumike is not going to win a WNBA championship if she's the best player. But what are your guys' thoughts about the WNBA season so far? You guys been tapped in? You've been watching the games? You've been paying attention?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't really been tapped in when the NBA is over with, but I love the attention it's getting.
I know what's going on, but I like as far as watching the games and everything. Nah, I'll tap in more when the NBA is over. But like I said, I love the attention that it's getting. I think it's dope. I was saying this fucking 4 or 5 years ago. Remember tweeting, arguing with people on the timeline 4 or 5 years ago, like, yo, it's only the 25th year of the league, bro. You gotta let it grow. You gotta let it grow. You gotta let it grow. Saying that years ago. So yeah, I love the attention that these ladies are getting. They're playing some great basketball. Shout out Caitlin. They be having Caitlin Clark on TV every goddamn day. It's like,
she should be.
No,
she's also playing. She's also not been good.
I mean, she also the thing about the rookies.
She hasn't been, bro. She flagging that bitch.
Turning the ball over.
Yeah,
bro,
but also,
she's shooting 38% from the field.
So what?
What the fuck you talking about? She's shooting 38% from the field to turn the ball over like 4 or 5 times a game.
Okay, but here's the thing.
She's not playing. No, stop. That's not saying she's not gonna be good, but she's not playing good right now.
That's fair, but
she's playing badly right now.
A lot of teams don't have a guard.
And when she gets good, then it's gonna be over. But let's not act like she ain't been playing like a 2-pack of ass this season.
Way better than any guard on the Sparks.
Way
better than any Sparks guard. If the Sparks had Caitlin Clark right now, they'd probably win the championship.
She's not better than Kia Nurse. You're lying.
Caitlin Clark not better than Kia
She's
Nurse.
not better than Kia
Nurse a forward.
I think she's a guard. I mean, they run her.
Technically, she's been running out there. They've been putting her at the guard. She averaging more.
She not better than Caitlin Clark.
What you mean?
she not been in defense just like Caitlin Clark, bro. Nobody's picking up Kia Nurse full court.
Also, like they're doing a thing of like they're really trying. They're like even the way that they're like guarding Caitlin is hilarious, bro. They guarded.
Dirk can be averaging 20 and 12.7 rebounds.
Shorty, that was a play I saw when Shorty was so worried about face guarding Caitlin Clark, she forgot she had another free throw.
That's come on.
She forgot she had another free throw.
She not playing good.
That was like, that was a play.
They're 1 in fucking 8.
That's so what?
They have a bad team. They have a bad team, bro. That team ain't good, bro. That team ain't good.
And she ain't been good. She's part of the reason they losing every.
She is bending defenses consistently.
Why can't we just acknowledge that she ain't been good?
She has been good.
No, she has not.
She has been.
No, she has not. She's been playing like she's the savior of women's basketball, and they gonna give her the basketball and say, flag that motherfucker whenever you can, because you on TV every fucking day.
She's the number one focus of every defense, and she's still getting out there getting 17 every night.
Because she's on TV 24/7, 365.
She does stuff we've never seen a woman do on the court.
In the WNBA?
We never seen nobody do it. No.
In the WNBA? Get the fuck out of here.
I never seen a woman hit a 35-foot step back after a crossover.
I ain't never seen nobody WNBA do that.
Man, it's been 6 games and she's changing the whole fucking dynamic.
Y'all don't watch Sabrina and Ionescu enough. Stop it. Stop it. That's how I know you don't watch the fucking games. Watch more motherfucking basketball. Stop it. Sabrina ain't a shooter now?
Yeah,
like Caitlin.
Sabrina ain't. She don't do it like Caitlin.
She did just fucking battle Steph Curry.
She don't do it like
just battle fucking Steph Curry.
She don't do it like Caitlin, though. She don't do it like Caitlin, though. The way Caitlin do it is like unique to Caitlin.
It's like she turn this shit on right now.
All right, bro.
It's like, stop what you doing.
The way Caitlin
TV on. I'm watching Caitlin Clark.
Get the fuck out of here. Stop it.
It's like that's
Sabrina's
not.
Now all of a sudden Sabrina Ionescu can't shoot. Fuck out of here.
No, she ain't no Caitlin Clark. All due respect, Sabrina, absolutely amazing player. I know she got her own shoe. She was just shooting with Kobe's daughter and stuff, but she ain't no Caitlin Clark. She not been in defense like that.
It wouldn't be no fucking Caitlin Clark without her.
Sabrina ain't bring 19,000 people to the crypto.
What the fuck they got to do with they play on the court?
Listen,
it's been 4 games. Like I said,
it ain't been 4 games. They won it 8.
9 games. And in those 9 games, like I said,
and within them 9 games, they lost 8 of them.
Doing stuff Sabrina never did on the court already.
You're a liar.
In 9 games.
Cause she flagging that bitch.
Duh. Do you?
I mean, to be fair, who else on the team shoot?
Aaliyah fucking Boston,
Besides
the number
her.
1 draft pick
Besides
overall
her.
last year.
Besides her.
Who ain't been shooting or playing that well this year because Caitlin Clark is dominating the ball.
Besides her.
And fucking
Caitlin Clark be
and
dominating her.
stop
Aaliyah Boston
and making fucking mistakes
Kelsey
every
Mitchell still
motherfucking
there?
pick and
Is
roll.
Kelsey Mitchell still
Throwing
there?
passes like she's still at fucking Iowa.
Thomas, is Kelsey Mitchell still there?
Yeah.
Oh shit. They gotta figure out that team.
Their team is not that bad, bro.
They gotta figure out that team.
Caitlin Clark just be flagging that motherfucker.
Kelsey used to flag that shit too.
She's not running, and but Caitlin is supposed to be running the point guard.
Yeah, that's not going.
She's not.
It's not
gonna work. She need to be the 2.
But they need to figure out the team.
Caitlin Clark
needs to be.
They got to figure out that team, though. But also,
what are you talking about?
They got to figure out that team. Though.
She's an on-ball guard.
They got to figure out that team, though. They got to figure out that team.
No,
you can run her at point guard, but they got to figure out that team.
On-ball guard,
but she needs to have the ball.
She can still run a 2 and have the ball in her hands all the time.
No,
Kyrie don't have the ball in his hands all the time. Kyrie to just take 28 fucking shots.
Nobody else. She shouldn't refer to anybody. She sits at the table.
Nobody said
her screen 40 feet away from
who
the basket.
Who said refer to anybody else?
They got to figure out that
The point
team. They
guard
got to
is
figure out
always
that
the-
team.
what are you
They got to
talking-
figure out that team.
That's
They got
the
to figure out
point
that
guard.
team.
Kobe Bryant had Derek Fisher, my nigga.
Derek Fisher was
Caitlin Clark
definitely the
don't
point
need
guard.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher was definitely running point guard,
Derek
though.
Fisher. That's not her. Her
She
game
does.
is the point guard.
I'm telling you,
Kobe
she,
wasn't coming down setting the
I'm
offense
telling
like
you,
that
she
either.
does need a Derek Fisher.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, yes, she does. Otherwise,
her-
she's
what?
relegated to holding the ball the whole game and making all of the
You a
plays.
Luka fan? You a
And
Luka
that's why.
Doncic fan?
And he finna go to the
What you
fucking
talking
finals.
about? You
He ain't won in
You been
9.
praising Luka for fucking last 6 years and Caitlin Clark hold the ball game. It's a problem. You nigga used to be appreciating the hell out of that shit. It's what you like. Why? What's the same thing?
Luka Doncic been losing games his whole
His
career.
rookie year, he was getting smoked up, just like Caitlin. Don't do that.
His rookie year, he was fucking 19 coming from overseas. She didn't play 3 fucking years of college basketball.
We can't
So what?
Stop.
They ain't the
He
same as
was a
stars, the
fucking
same thing.
professional athlete overseas.
I don't give a
G.
fuck.
What you mean, G?
He was playing against NBA players.
Yes, actually, some of them played in the NBA. Actually, yes. Yes, actually.
What's the key word? Played, my nigga. They're not playing there any fucking more.
Come on,
All
bro.
them girls she went to college with is in the WNBA now.
Come on,
Fuck out
bro.
of here with that shit.
My point is this: when it comes
Stop
to Caitlin
it.
Clark.
Fucking Aaliyah.
My
Stop
point
it,
is this:
man.
my point is this: when it comes to Caitlin Clark, they have to figure out the team.
Yeah, and
Like,
she
you
also got to stop
like,
flagging
listen,
that
listen,
motherfucker
listen,
and
listen.
be a better ball
Flag the
distributor
Listen.
if
Get
she's
that
going to
ass out
hold
there
the ball
and
the whole
shoot the ball.
game.
Listen.
The same way Luka had to get better
It's her
if he
ninth-
was going to hold the ball the whole
Damn
game.
thing.
But bro, it's her. We're doing this thing with, which is really unfortunate with the lady. It's her ninth professional
No, it's
outing
not.
of all
Stop
time.
saying that. I want all you motherfuckers out there to stop saying that any Caitlin Clark criticism.
That's not what I was saying.
No, stop.
That's not what I was saying.
Yeah, but
That's
when
not
you
what I was
say
saying.
that,
That's
that's
not
what
what
it
I was
sounds like.
No, I was.
It's not unfortunate.
I was gonna
This
continue.
is what they wanted.
I was gonna continue, and you just
This is
like
what everyone
continue
wanted.
to talk. I was gonna continue.
It's not unfortunate.
No,
Let's
listen,
talk about it.
I was gonna continue, and you just cut me
so
off.
they can get paid.
I was gonna continue. You just cut me off. When I say I'm forcing it, I don't mean you shouldn't say it. I'm just saying like, yo, we have to realize for all these ladies, Cameron Brink, Angel Reese, has Cardozo even took the floor yet? What
No,
said?
she
She been
takes the
hurt. She
floor
been
June
hurt.
1st.
For all of these people, it's their ninth game, bro. They're all gonna improve. They're all gonna get better.
Caitlin
Like I
Irving's
said,
good.
with the Indiana Fever, they have Kelsey Mitchell, who was flagging. Trust me, I know. I was at the games from years ago.
So Paige Beckers come to the team, they get the worst record. Who gonna be the point guard, Joe?
Paige Beckers.
Exactly. So stop it.
Wait, the papers go where?
If Indiana
I
finished
don't
with
think
the
they can-
worst record this year,
But I don't think they can get the number one pick this year, can they?
yes, they can. They're literally 1-8.
Yeah, but hold on, wait, question though, because I know in the W is like, don't they combine your records for the past couple
Combined the
years?
last 2 years, yeah, they do. Yeah, but I mean,
They
when
was good last year.
I don't know what record.
They
No,
been
weren't
good. The Fever been good this decade.
No.
Hell no. Fuck you talking about? They had like 3 combined wins in 2 years. The Mystics didn't win more than 5 games the last 2 years.
But this is also why I said they have to figure out the roster, bro. Like you probably have to get rid of Kelsey.
Joe,
Mitchell.
you got to start rocking the table.
Like-
you going to unplug? No, don't touch that. You're
like you
gonna unplug
probably
it.
like you
I
probably
hope we still connected.
You probably have to get rid of Kelsey Mitchell.
Is it still connected? All right.
You probably gotta get rid of Kelsey Mitchell if you do get pays, and you probably just split ball handling duties between the both of them. Fuck it.
No, you put the ball in the hands of the better ball handler and distributor, which is Paige Beckers. You put Caitlin Clark at the 2, and you let them go at it like Luka and Kyrie do. Caitlin is not meant to be a 1. If she's meant to be a 1, she's meant to be a hybrid 1 like Luka is. She cannot hold the ball the whole game and ain't gonna be successful. Remember I said it in her motherfucking 9th game. It's not gonna work this way. Period. And everybody keep criticizing her, keep tweeting her, keep saying all the good shit, keep saying all the bad shit. Because as long as you keep talking about her, people gonna keep watching. And that's all they need is more eyeballs, more sponsorships, more money. So everybody out there, stop fucking whining and just let people enjoy some shit. And if they want to hate watch, let them hate watch. They're watching. Angel Reese, I want to say this. You look very, 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 very good to start your WNBA career. I did not think that you would be able to come in and instantly be able to bully people and play bully ball and rebound and shoot as well and successfully as you've done from the field. And the crazy part is, like, people are really focusing in on Angel Reese because Camilla isn't out there, and Camilla is a top-tier pick, number 2 pick overall. So I think that once Camilla gets back, that Sky team is going to be very, very good, and I actually think that they might have a chance to make the playoffs. It'll be a long shot, but I think they will have a chance to make the playoffs, and it'll be interesting to see kind of what goes kind of from here with them. I think Cameron Brink has played very, very well. Honestly, I said this and I tweeted it. I think Cameron Brink and Rickea Jackson are both going to be Hall of Famers. I actually think Rickea Jackson she might be the best all-around rookie in this whole draft. She can create off the dribble. She can create her own shot. She can catch and shoot. She got to get better and watch more film because she definitely don't know the playbook, and I can tell that just from being there in person that she don't know the playbook. But once she figures the game out and the game slows down, I think she's going to be a top 5 WNBA player. And Cameron Brink, I think, could be like the Lady Jokic of the WNBA, or at least like the Lady Anthony Davis. But honestly, I think she dribbles better and has a better handle than AD in terms of like the way you need a big man to dribble, like high post, low post, that kind of thing. Like AD can dribble like point guard stuff, but like AD in the post is like kind of whatever to me. What happened? It went out? Oh, it's fine. Just turn it back on and turn it off, turn it on again. But I really like Cameron Brink. I think she's looked very, very good. Shout out to Nafisia Collier, who's been playing amazing for the Minnesota Lynx. Also, shout out to Asia Wilson, who is keeping her foot on everybody's necks. Okay, that's cool. Shout out to Asia Wilson, who's keeping her foot on everybody's neck. It's another one in the bag, by the way, in the net part of the back of the bag. But I really, really have enjoyed this WNBA season so far. It's good to see all of the new people coming in and talking about it and, saying how, fun and entertaining the game is. As Pavi mentioned, we've been singing the praises of the WNBA for a half a decade now. And it's just really dope to see all of this culminating, that we can be like screaming at the top of our lungs at each other the same way we would when we have an NBA argument about these ladies. They deserve all of the glory and they deserve all of the credit because they've been the ones, really working and putting in the work. Joe, who you think gonna win the WNBA championship this year? Hot take right now. See it?
If I had to go hot take right now, I gotta.
It's over there somewhere. It's nasty. It might be on the counter. Go ahead, Joe.
I picked I like the Connecticut Sun. I like how they look. I like how aggressive they put on the show. They were making a statement from day one when they beat the Fever. That first game, I thought that was huge for them. I love what the vet DeWanna Bonner is doing for them, and I can't think of them. So I feel bad. I can't think of the guard's name, but she was real feisty. She also did a great job.
Carrington.
Yeah, Carrington. But yeah, I like how they start out the year. I love how aggressive, how they play defense, how well they play together. They seem like they communicate. They're disciplined. They execute the game plans, and they seem hungry. DeWanna Bonner's been in the league for a while. She's a vet, and I like how she's leading that team.
Alyssa Thompson.
Ain't DeWanna Bonner the second leading scorer in WNBA history or something like that?
Hell no.
I mean, no, hold on. Wait a minute. Who is that?
Scoring WNBA. Hell no.
Hold on.
There ain't no damn way.
What did she just pass a record? Hold on.
Yeah, it can't be second scoring.
Let me see. Honestly, I'm probably tweaking. Oh no, she 36. Let me see. But I don't think the Sun are going.
She's 36.
Yeah, she's 36, bro.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Gee, she been putting up points for a while. Let me see. I'm still trying to find it. But Pappy, who you think gonna win the championship? Hot take. We ain't got a good all analysis. She got 7,000 career points. I don't know.
I can't say yet, but I guess if I had, I guess I could be a hype beast and just say Vegas going for the 3-peat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got 3 people averaging 20 right now. Asia, Jackie, and Kelsey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'll be a hype beast and say Vegas going for the 3-peat.
Okay. Yeah. No, I tweet.
Yeah, I'm like, ain't no, she can't.
Well, no, actually, DeWanna Bonner is 5th all time in points.
That's fair. Second, though, I ain't know who's.
But
second.
if I'm being honest, she honestly might hit second if she scores. She's been scoring around 600 points a season. If
Who's second right now?
Hold on,
Diana.
Tina Thompson. If she scored 500 more points this season, she gonna finish second.
Diana's first.
Diana's first with 10,000. So so what I saw was DeWanna being 5th all time.
Fair.
But still, she could be.
I know she was 36 years old.
Yeah, she's gonna play at least 2 more. She's gonna finish her career second in WNBA history in scoring.
Alyssa Thomas, please fix your shoulders.
And she's a fucking psychopath.
Fix your fucking shoulders.
Why
man.
You think she gonna take some time off from hanging out with her girlfriend at work?
Fix your fucking shoulders, bro.
I'm dead ass.
Do it in the off season, bro. Fix your fucking shoulders.
Then how am I hang out with my girlfriend?
I said in the off season.
How am I hang out with my girlfriend in the off season? Both my shoulders.
You can definitely hang out with her. Tell her take care of your ass.
She gotta go hoop.
She don't have to hoop.
All right. Anyways, back to the NBA.
Boston Celtics Pacers. I know the series over as hell.
Yeah, go ahead.
But can we talk about the Boston Celtics?
If you want to talk about the Celtics Pacers, go ahead.
I mean, I just want to talk about the Celtics.
No, I'll
in
be
general.
right back. You and Joe talk about it. I'll be right back.
Have you been impressed by the Celtics?
Yeah, I got you. Come on, how you gonna move away from the mic when I get up, G? Come on, G.
I think he was supposed to. I think he was gonna come over here.
I was going to get the SD card, G.
I thought you said
Nah.
But I'm very impressed by the Celtics.
Are you actually impressed by the Celtics?
Yes, I am. From what I mean, like I know they've been playing, like obviously, like the Pacers. I mean, people say the injuries or whatever, but look, you play who's in front of you. For me personally, one of the greatest finals runs. Obviously, I
Ever and who? I saw that one. I thought that was when he took out though.
But yeah, one of the great. Like, I mean, people like to discredit any runs because of injuries or whatever. You still got to beat who's in front of you. And I think in that Pacers series was very impressive because I mean, as critical as we are of the Celtics and their ability to they pretty much they were the opposite of the Wolves. They were executing. These weren't besides game 2. These were close games. The Celtics could have easily lost game 1, but their ability to make plays at the end of the game and execute at the end of the game. They walked out of there with a win. I think it just shows a lot of maturity and just a lot of the Celtics looking like even when they get in those tight spots, they regroup and they say, we've been here before. Let's get it together and we're going to close out this game and let's win. They've only lost 2 games throughout the entirety of the playoffs. That's fire. You still gotta go out there and you gotta do it. As easy as it may look on paper, and that's one thing about sports. With me, I look at it. Nothing is guaranteed in sports. So for them to go out there and take care of business the way that they were supposed to, I don't think you should ever underrate that or try to discredit that because it's not guaranteed. I thought that they showed a lot. I think that also with no Porzingis, I think that's been great for him.
They need him back though.
They do for the finals. They for sure need him back. But they for sure. Hopefully he'll play. But they didn't need him for these past series. But for them to go out there and do that, show how deep they are. Tatum has been outstanding. I think he's leading the Celtics in points, rebounds, and assists. Yeah. All around. Derek White obviously has been exceptional. Drew Holiday has had so many big-time plays in the clutch on defense, hounding guards, hounding people. Al Horford is somehow still functioning as a defensive floor-spacing big who can every once in a while get a post hook and guarding pick and rolls and moving around. It's just they have a really, really deep roster, and they develop chemistry. And they the new guys that they incorporated over the offseason have hit the ground running. Shout out to Joe Mazzulla, his second year coaching. But yeah, they're doing their thing. I think they really impressed and did their thing with this run over the last couple days. They got to obviously finish it off. They're about to go through a hell series with whoever comes out of the West. But yeah, I think
whoever comes out is Dallas, bro.
But Dallas. Yeah, you're right about that.
What's up? I mean, yes, you're right. Like, Boston has had some games again, even in the Pacers series. Like, yes, it was some close games. They figured out how to win. I mean, at the end of the day in the playoffs, the name of the game is winning and advancing, and they've been winning and advancing. So, I mean, how much can you really complain? I don't think that they have been necessarily tested for real throughout these playoffs. They're going to get tested next round, but I don't think they've been necessarily tested for real throughout these playoffs. But we should get a generational finals, though. I think the finals matchup should be incredible. So many storylines, obviously. Kyrie coming back to Boston. Porzingis coming back to Dallas. I think the finals should be incredible. But, yeah, Boston should win, bro. Like, top to bottom, they should win. 1 through 8, I think they had the best roster in the league. I've said that all year. So they should win. Will they win? I don't know, because Boston still does this thing in which, especially when Porzingis isn't there, they don't actually actively run offense. They just swing the ball around and drive and kick and shoot threes, and it gets very stagnant at times.
There's been less of that this year, though.
Yeah, but it's less, but it's even more less of it with Porzingis. And they need Porzingis.
And these guys have, at this point, they've been here. Like, they're playing like a team that's been there. So I think that's going to be a lot for them coming in this finals, especially going against the guys. I mean, they're the more experienced team pretty much by a mile outside of Kyrie.
If they don't win, do you break the team up? This would be year what of this run?
Tatum got drafted in what, 16?
No, 18. 17.
17.
This is year 7 of this run. Do you think about it?
You definitely have to think about it, but I don't think it's necessary. I just think the Boston culture, the winning culture they have, I think it's just way too hard to just throw that away because of a lot. I understand you got contract issues coming up, but it's just too as prideful as the sports city as that is, and I don't think you want to just blow up your winning culture Just because
I mean, I don't mean trade everybody, but I mean, do you think that do you look to make some? I mean, do you look to make some adjustments?
So you're talking about basically similar to what they already did, like acquiring Porzingis and acquiring Drew Holiday, something like
of course. Brown. Do you? Well, obviously you're not gonna trade Tatum, but do you look to trade Brown?
I don't. He's a tough prospect to trade just off the growth alone. Like he's pretty much gotten better every year. I vividly remember rookie Jaylen Brown. He was averaging like 7 points per game. He was getting like 15 minutes per game. He was timid. He didn't have pretty much any of the back he has now. I think the whole left hand thing is very overstated with him. But he doesn't just off the growth alone and what he's been able to do knowing that how hard he works and how he just consistently, obviously no off court troubles, no nothing like that. I think it'd be very hard to throw something like that away. And I'd hang on to Brown and Tatum and just maybe try to make a couple more tweaks around him. Because no matter what you do around them, you're going to be regarded a top 3 team in the East, no matter pretty much what happens in the East within the next couple of years, unless something insanely crazy happens. But I think that they enjoy being at the top with what they have. So I think if you want to work around it, just keep going ahead. But you want to be a top with the city of Boston. You want to be like that, one of those contended teams night in and night out.
That's fair. I'm not mad at it. But obviously, so the NBA, the finals matchup is set. Mavericks, Boston. You want to give your outlook on it?
Yeah, it's gonna be like you guys said. It's gonna be a hell of a series.
It's gonna be a generational series.
It should be. Yeah, it should most definitely be a hell of a series. It's gonna be what we've seen if Drew Holiday can continue to.
Luka.
Yeah, it's gonna be Luka. It's going to Luka. Luka had 25 at half today. But what was I saying? Dang. Oh, about the finals. But yeah, I mean, if Drew Holiday can continue to make game-winning defensive plays on Kyrie and Luka, and Jaylen Brown has. But yeah. If Jaylen Brown can continue, if they can attack Luka as well, I saw in the regular season when they played the Mavericks, they got a lot of clips of just comfortably just kind of going at him. If they can keep him in actions, I think they can do a better job of attacking him than the Timberwolves did. I think their scores are a little more better, a little more seasoned and prepared for this moment. But
I think they also have bigger bodies, which matters.
They do, and like you said, Porzingis is gonna matter a ton with Lively.
I hope
with Lively and Gafford. He should be. I mean, he should be though. He was questionable for Game 4, I believe. But I think they came ultimately we don't need you. But it should be a hell of a series. I'll probably I'd say. I mean, either I feel like if I pick the Celtics, one of the homies is gonna kill me because if they win. And if I pick the Mavs, he gonna be like. But I say Celtics in 7.
I'm going Celtics in 6. I'm going Celtics in 6 because you motherfuckers better win. But also But also schematically wise, I think that the thing with the Timberwolves is yes, they have defenders, but they don't have Luka's a big guy. So you could put McDaniels on him, but McDaniels probably 210 pounds, bro. He don't have the muscle mass to deal with Luka. I think that having Jason Tatum and having Jaylen Brown, and even if you get switched and you get switched to Drew Holiday, you get switched to Dirk. Basically, there's no easy matchups. Even Horford can hold it. He can hold his own. He obviously not going to outside nobody, but he can hold his own. So I just think it'll be no easy matchups, and I think they have more scoring options than what the Timberwolves have. It's just that Boston does this thing where they also trust their one-on-one defense, and they just switch everything. I don't know if you want to let Kyrie and Luka play one-on-one all day. But again, like I said, I think they do have better defenders to guard them than what Minnesota had. Even I look at Kyrie. Okay, we got Drew and we got Derek White for you. That's better than Mike Conley.
Most definitely.
You not just gonna go out there and give Drew Holiday 35 as a guard, 35 a game. I know we saw Jimmy do it when Jimmy caught the Holy Ghost, but Jimmy's about 6'6", 6'7". He bigger than you. He can move right with you. But yeah, I think Porzingis is going to be key for the series. Number one, he spaces the floor out for them. He can move Horford to the bench. Also, you can kind of I think he'll do a better. I think he's a little more mobile than. I think he's more mobile than Rudy as far as laterally.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he could do a better job of like breaking up lobs and things like that. But this should be one hell of a series, though.
Yeah,
This should be one hell of a series, though.
I got Derek White as like kind of my X factor. If he can kind of somewhat match Kyrie's production, I think that will like pretty much win him the series. If he can continue to be as consistent as he's been as a 3rd/4th option, and a lot of nice second options, we seen him even be the first option for him. He's led them in scoring a couple times this playoff. But if he can continue to do that, and he can kind of offset what Kyrie Irving's bringing the Mavericks on both ends, like you said, Kyrie's been all around. If he can kind of offset that, and they can do their thing, I think that they can. That'll be huge for the Celtics. But yeah, like you said, it's pretty much Luka and Kyrie. If they play him 1-on-1, it's a make or miss league. A lot of times if they hit him, but I think that they'll show him different looks. I think they'll show the Celtics are capable of. With the personnel they have showing blitzing, they're capable of hedging and recovering, they're capable of drop, they're capable of pretty much everything when you look at their roster top down. That's why they've been one of the better defensive teams over this 7-year run. They've probably been a top 3 defensive team over the last 7 years. I don't think anybody would deny that. But with what they have, they pretty much have exactly what you need to beat the Mavs to go along with the ability to close games, which is something that the Timberwolves didn't have.
They did not have the ability to close games. This is true.
You said what?
I said yes. I agree. They didn't have the ability to close games.
Yeah, and the Celtics, based on how seasoned they are, team full of vets, team full of guys who have been there, they've been there consistently. I think Tatum is. He's obviously he didn't play as well in his first round. I'm pretty sure he knows that. And going into this one fully healthy, more matured, and knowing how big the moment is, I think that they'll rise to it, and they can somewhat neutralize what the Mavs got doing. Or I'm interested to see how they're approaching. Are they going to try to get rid of the ball Luka hands, or are they going to just let Luka do his thing and shut everybody else off? But it's going to be interesting to see how this series is handled from both teams.
And a home court advantage.
Yeah, Boston got. Yep.
Boston. I mean,
that shit didn't matter this series.
But Minnesota, not Boston.
Yeah, I feel you.
It's different walking in Minnesota. Now, granted,
they won 3 games in Minnesota, G.
Yeah, but it's Minnesota. It's different walking in Minnesota than walking in Boston. Not again. Not saying they can't do it. Kyrie on a whole different mission right now. Not saying they can't do it. I'm just saying I think it's a little different walking in the Target Center as opposed to the TD Bank Garden. But yeah, it should be a great final series though. Should be a great one. All right, tell us why Dallas winning, TP.
Hold on, what you say your question was?
Tell us why Dallas win.
Luka! That's why they winning. Western Conference Finals MVP, future Finals MVP. They got the 2 of the best 3 players in the series, and Kyrie and Luka Doncic. I do believe Drew Holiday. You all right in there, brother? They do.
Drafted out the
Jaylen
cabinet, right?
Jaylen Brown not better than Luka Doncic. No, he's not better than Kyrie Irving. Stop lying. You ain't never seen Jaylen Brown do no shit like this before. You seen Jaylen Brown do some shit like this before?
Actually,
no, you haven't. Stop lying. Kyrie, your mic ain't even on, motherfucker. And Jaylen Brown hit the greatest shot in NBA history. Okay, then shut up.
We'll talk. Play both ends. Kyrie play both ends.
He ain't been doing it all playoffs. He ain't been doing it all playoffs. We ain't just talking about. You ain't just talking about his defense earlier. How he been playing good defense earlier.
Who's been a better player performer over the last 4 or 5 years? I'm pretty sure it's Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown has been a much better player performer than Kyrie Irving.
That's not wrong. That's not wrong. Over the past 4 or 5 years, he's not wrong.
Nah.
Over the past 4 or 5 years, he's not wrong.
Nah.
He's not
give
wrong.
me Kyrie in Brooklyn over Jaylen Brown.
No, you've lost your absolute cotton picking mind.
In the playoffs?
You out your cotton picking mind.
He was hurt half the time anyway.
No, he wasn't. He got fucking swept against Boston. Kim and KD was getting their ass whooped.
He ain't had Luka Doncic on his team.
KD was getting guarded by fucking Al Horford.
He ain't had Luka Doncic on his team. All right? He got Luka, all right? Better than Larry Bird. Better than Dirk Nowitzki. Better than Bill Walton. R.I.P. Bill Walton. By the way,
R.I.P. Bill Walton.
R.I.P. Bill Walton, man. I'm not going to lie. Bill Walton is one of the first people that have passed away where literally I didn't see not one negative tweet about Bill Walton. Like not one.
Because you wild as hell hating on Bill Walton.
Not one negative thing. Shout out to Bill Walton, man. Hopefully his soul is somewhere floating in the cosmos and he's enjoying himself in heaven, man. Great guy. Brought a ton of joy to the game. Throw it down, big man. Throw it down.
He's Mozart. Look at him. Oh, my God.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Bill Walton, man.
Shout out Bill Walton.
A true legend. A true steward of the game. Nobody but really Shaq
He's trash.
has had anything bad to say about Bill Walton. But even Shaq, said the other night that him and Bill Walton's, differences was just because Bill Walton was, kind of welcome him into the big man brotherhood, and he wanted him to be better. So rest in peace, Bill Walton, man. NBA legend, top 75 player of all time, 2-time MVP, right?
Who?
Bill Walton, didn't he?
One-time
MVP?
One-time champion,
MVP?
one-time
No,
MVP.
2-time champion.
One time. Yeah, two-time
Two-time champion.
Two-time champion because of
He
Boston.
won one with Portland, right? And one with Boston,
Yeah,
right?
one with Portland, one with
Two-time
Boston.
champion, MVP.
Six-man of the year, I
Unfortunately, it
think.
was his foot that went bad, right?
His whole lower body, but foot.
His foot.
Really his foot, but a whole
Yeah,
lower
shout out
body.
to Bill Walton, man. He always believed in love. So yeah, man. R.I.P. Bill Walton, man. You will be missed. I will play your greatest compilations one day for my son and let him play and listen. Be like, you hear how crazy this guy is? Imagine listening
Play
to
the
him
highlights, bro.
all the time. No, huh?
His highlights is better than the compilations, bro. He could hoop, G. You should play his actual highlights.
No, I'm gonna play his highlights, but I'm saying I'm gonna play his compilation of him announcing and be like, this is one of the guys that is part of the reason that I fell in love with basketball, because he made it fun. So rest in peace, Bill Walton, man. True legend. But let's get back to it. Mavericks, Boston. You all have already picked Boston to win. I don't know why the fuck you gonna pick them losers to win when you ain't never seen them show you any kind of level of heart, any kind of level of resolve, or none of that
Swept the
shit.
Pacers.
Injury riddle.
Came back from 5 with like 10 seconds
They
left.
swept the injury riddled Pacers team that they should have never been down to in any game at any point
Why
in
should
time.
they never been down to miss the playoffs? It's sport.
The Pacers are better. Hold on, wait. I'll do talk about the Pacers.
And they're not better because Benedict Mathurin wasn't there.
No. I just want to say that I think the Pacers are. I think the Pacers show. I think people think because of the Bucks series that it was like kind of like a fluke run, but I thought that they could beat the Bucks with them two people on the court because of what they was doing during the regular season versus the Bucks. I think the Pacers.
I can't disagree with you on
I
that.
think the Pacers show that they can be a legitimate team in the Eastern Conference for a few years, especially when Mathurin comes back. You get Siakam. If you can get continue growth from Nembhard, Miles Turner seems to be playing the best basketball that he's played. He's been like an 18-8 guy over the past couple of years. I think that they've shown that we know we're like an actual basketball team.
Yeah, I agree with that. But I do think that the Mavericks are going to win this, and I think they're going to win in 6. So far, honestly, I've been right damn near in every series that I done called the Mavericks playing. Did they go to 7 with the Clippers? It was 6, right?
Yeah, it was 6.
Yeah. Well, actually, I picked them in 5, but then the Clippers won that game. They should have won. But whatever. But still, I picked the Mavericks, and I've been picking them in every series. The only series that I wouldn't have picked them would have been against the Nuggets. I'm not gonna go against them right now. I believe that Jaylen Brown is as soft as an ice cream cone from McDonald's on a 100-degree day.
Jaylen Brown?
Yeah,
Soft?
I think he is. And I believe that Jason Tatum is softer than an egg you leave on the sidewalk on a 100-degree day in California in the Valley. They both gonna get cooked. They both don't have what it takes.
Okay.
They both
Sound
do.
good.
They both do not have the heart of champions. I believe that Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving will come out early in this series and establish dominance. I believe that they actually will win game 1 of the finals. Boston will win game 2. I think the Mavericks win both game 3 and game 4. Boston gonna win in 5. Mavericks come back, close it out at home, and I think Luka Doncic cements his legacy as a top 25 player to ever play basketball. Even kind of going through just the first 6 years of his career. Even heard guys like Gilbert Arenas saying if he retired today, and this is a couple weeks ago, that he's a Hall of Famer.
He is.
He's already one of the greatest to ever play the game.
Fucking Grant Hill in the Hall of Fame. He can get in the Hall of Fame.
And now I just think once they win, it's time to continue to pad the resume. I look for them honestly to get a little bit better next year because now that they won, I think they will get some guys that want to come and try to win the championship. And I just think Boston is soft. I just think they're soft. And I think that you got 2 assassins on the Mavericks, and I can't imagine Kyrie Irving losing to the Celtics. I think he'd rather jump off the top of the TD Garden than to lose to the Celtics.
Well, he might want to start.
And you know what? And you know what's crazy? Luka Doncic. No. Hold on, wait a minute. Luka Doncic gonna be the first white man in history to come into TD Garden.
Oh, they gonna
wait.
Stop. Type of European slurs for him.
No. He gonna be the first white man to go to TD Garden and yell out racial slurs to white people.
Days like, nah, Luka.
You
like,
cracker motherfucker. Shut up, bitch.
No,
I guarantee.
no,
I
Luka-
guarantee. What's the over under? Luka calling some white person on the sidelines in Boston a cracker.
I don't think he knows what cracker is.
He knows what it means.
I don't know if he knows.
He know what
it
that shit means.
I don't know if he knows.
He know what that means. He know what bitch and motherfucker mean. He know what cracker means.
I don't know if he know it.
What's the title of this? Do Luka know what cracker mean?
I'm definitely tired of that shit.
Luka know what cracker means.
He definitely calling some niggas in Boston some crackers.
God.
Shut the fuck up, you cracker.
No,
and they can say, Luka, what did you say? I was speaking Slovenian.
Nah, bro, Luka is gonna be an incredible villain in Boston. Like, if we are gonna have a generational series, bro.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you,
we are going to have a generational
like, bro. He was shit
series.
talking people in Minnesota like they was like blood rivals for the past decade, bro.
Bro, Porzingis coming back to fucking Dallas, who they had their differences. Cause Luka didn't want to throw
He
the
won't be back
the
till
ball.
probably game 3 of the series.
No, didn't you say bro was questionable for game 1?
They said they've targeted more game 3.
Really?
That's not good.
I thought that's what I saw. They was targeting more game 3.
Yeah, but how long he been out at this point?
I mean, he hurt. What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, I'm saying, but how long he been out at this point? It's like 2 months, right?
Yeah, but he hurt. So shit. Mm-hmm.
They gonna need him to win the series, though. They need him, bro. They need him to deal with the lob. They also need his space, and they also need him because Boston get in these situations sometimes, like they always do, where they just swing the ball around and just dribble. They need somebody else to give them a little bit of in-between game.
No, I'm not mad at that. I was gonna disagree with you, and then I thought about it. They actually do need him.
They need him in this series.
They definitely need him because also, Al Horford. I'm sorry, Tyrese Halliburton is not Kyrie Irving and Luka Doncic. And
yeah, but Horford can do
Nimbar,
but Horford does a decent job.
See what
moving his
Nimbar
feet.
did, bro?
Playing
but
smart.
That's my point. If Andrew Nembhard could play well enough for Joel to be sitting up here singing his praises, then Luka Doncic, look at him exactly. Look at Luka, man. He talking shit to them fans in Minnesota, bro. He fed. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what the Slovenian word is. Can you Google that? What's the Slovenian word for cracker? All right. He gonna call like it's gonna be like exactly.
Oh, basically, how do you say?
Actually, hold on. Actually, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, Joe. I got it. Because I'm gonna seriously say it. Cracker in Slovenian. All right, this how I'm crying, bro. The way you say cracker in Slovenian is the same way you say it in English. You just say cracker. Cracker.
That's funny.
It's literally like, bro. It's spelled cracker in Slovenian is spelled like K-E. It's spelled with a K. That's hilarious, bro. I'm definitely gonna. I'm titling the cracker with the K like it's a Slovenian G. That's funny, Joe. I ain't gonna lie. You got one clean off. That was amazing, G. That's hilarious. That's a hilarious title, G. Yeah, but I got the Mavericks in 6, man. Overall thoughts about the NBA season now that we here at the finals. What rating do you give it out of 10? I'm going to go a 7.25.
I'm going to go 8. I think it's been a very entertaining season. I think you got a lot of new storylines. The old guards obviously phasing. We talk about it all year, but the old guards kind of phasing out. I mean, even the conference finals, like, why would you think that you'd be getting Mavericks Timberwolves? That's a new matchup for conference finals. I mean, even this finals matchup, Mavericks Celtics, never seen that before. So that's cool. Has some exciting rookies. Obviously, Wemby came in. Brandon Miller's exciting. Jaime Jaquez is exciting. Jalen Brunson with the fucking Knicks are a thing again. So I think like 8, man. I think it was a really good season, man. I gotta go with an 8. I don't really have no complaints. No complaints about this year. I think the playoffs. I think at times, the storylines were better than the basketball. Sometimes. Because not every series was like that. Every series the Knicks was in was amazing. The Knicks had amazing series. They were all amazing. I thought Timberwolves Nuggets was amazing. I even thought this series had its moments that were. I said, this was a good series. Outside of this game today, it was a really good series.
No, it actually was. It was a very entertaining 4-1.
Yeah, for sure. Outside of this series, it was. I mean, even like the Boston Indiana series, Even though it was a sweep, it was still exciting. Like, game one.
It was we got 4 exciting games.
Yeah, like
even game 4, I was at a restaurant eating
Yeah.
lunch, watching it on my phone, screaming. I was so mad that they lost that game. But
Yeah. So like, but I do think at times the storyline was a little bit bigger. But I can't really complain about this NBA season, man. I think it did what it should have did, and I think we're setting ourselves up for a great summer going into the Olympics and coming off of that for next season. So,
Yep, Joe.
Yeah. What am I talking about?
We'll give you a rating of the season,
rating?
1 out of 10.
Yeah,
and why?
I agree with Pappy. Pretty much an 8. I think the storylines this year was real cool. Specifically, the fact that all the older guys was out the playoffs past round 1. I know a lot of people kind of they kind of thought the end would be soon for some of these guys, but we didn't nobody was for sure set on the fact that Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and those guys wouldn't be in the playoffs past round 1.
yes, we were.
Yes, we were.
Yes, the fuck we was.
I'm not going to. Well, I put it this way. I did pick the Lakers to beat the Nuggets. I don't know why.
I don't know why you picked them. I don't know why you did that.
And God bless JJ Redick. Them Lakers fans going to tear him a new asshole.
I think he'll be all right.
No, I mean, it's a.
I think he'll be. And also, can we talk about this? Can we talk about this?
What, we talking about LeBron and JJ?
No, I'm just talking about JJ. I think JJ Redick can be, if he's good, one of the most interesting coaches in NBA history.
Hit that button.
No, because we've never seen anybody take this route to coaching.
Pat Riley.
He didn't take this route.
That's a lie.
No, I'm saying retiring.
Pat Riley.
Podcasting.
No, but stop. Pat Riley was doing broadcasts with Chick Hearn.
That's different though.
How
I feel you. But you've seen that before.
Is that different?
No, because Steve Kerr did it. Now, granted, might have been the first to do it, but Steve Kerr did it after him. Like, you've seen people. I think Isaiah Thomas did it.
So what
if saying like JJ, you've never seen nobody take this angle to coaching. Like, yes, he was commentating.
What is this angle?
Like, bro, he retired, got his own podcast, got a podcast with a player that's on the team. Like, do they continue the podcast? Like, there's I just think that they can.
Do they continue the podcast while he's the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers?
I don't know.
You think LeBron James and Jay Redick gonna sit there and go over X's and O's and strategy? While LeBron is on the Lakers and JJ is the fucking head coach.
Listen.
Hit the button, man.
No, listen. I don't think that you maybe go
over.
I don't think you maybe go over X and O and strategy, but maybe you can talk about the games that you in. I think you obviously don't want to give away scheme, but I think you can talk about the games that you in.
Hit the button, man.
Why are you hitting the button?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why would they not continue to do the podcast and some level of doing the podcast?
Hit the button again. You're the head coach of the Los Angeles fucking Lakers.
That's why
Get the fuck out in front of a podcast microphone and get your ass in front of a TV and watch some motherfucking film.
I mean, clearly he watches film consistently. That's how
he don't have no fucking job.
That's how we can do the podcast.
That's his fucking job.
Listen to what I'm saying, though. I just think that he can be one of again, if he's successful, can be one of the most interesting coaches in NBA history.
He's just gonna be another coach in a long line of guys that came from doing media to be a coach. Whoop-de-fucking dude.
Yeah, but this is like the first one from
goddamn.
But listen, this is like the first one.
And that's not me hating on JJ. I think JJ is great at what he does in media. But get this whole he finna revolutionize. He ain't revolutionizing shit. He just doing what motherfuckers did before.
But in a 2024 version, which is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Because he's using kind of more so new media, not like the old traditional media that we always are used to seeing.
TV wasn't new media when the NBA first started broadcasting games.
What you mean?
Watching basketball live on television wasn't new media when it first started.
Okay, whatever.
Exactly. Stop, man.
I mean, it was still on TV. But
I love that we all love JJ, but we got to stop, G. We got to stop. He literally doing play-by-play right now.
Now he's doing play-by-play, yes. But even how he got into play-by-play? Podcasting.
No, he didn't. He got by play-by-play from doing Get Up and First Take every fucking day.
Okay, fair.
What the fuck are we talking about? You act like he not one of the faces of ESPN and hasn't been for the past 3-4 years. Since the pandemic.
I wouldn't necessarily consider one of the faces of ESPN, but I feel you.
Hit the button.
Would you?
What was the question again?
Is he JJ Redick one of the faces of ESPN to you?
No, not faces.
I wouldn't consider.
He appears. I watch ESPN every day.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
You don't see him on there all the time?
He be on there a lot, but he's not one of the faces.
So the guy that's on. Wait a minute. So the guy that's on.
Get up every day.
Wait,
Get
stop.
up every day. Yeah.
Stop. So the guy that's on. So the guy that's on. Because he's calling the games for ESPN now. So you telling me the guy that's on Get Up, that's on First Take, that calls the games for them, that does analysis pregame, postgame ain't one of the faces of ESPN?
Where
Come
I would
on,
stop
man.
happening at one of the when I
Come
think about
on,
okay,
G.
listen.
Stop,
Personally,
G. Is Kendrick Perkins one of the faces of ESPN?
I think about him before I think about JJ Redick.
Yes, for sure. Yeah,
I think about him before I think about Redick. Personally,
Every morning, you can,
I think about him before I think about Redick.
On the ESPN talking hoops, comparing hoops to.
All right. Anyways, let's move on. Let's close this out with a little bit of what song is this? Continuing this whole Drake Kendrick thing. Not even talking about
Drake Kendrick, but continuing.
Stop. Continuing the Drake Kendrick thing. Not even talking specifically about the beef. Just talking about all of them going forward. I tweeted last night. Hold on, let me pull up the tweets because I want to read it. Because Pavi said that he had a retort that he wanted to say on the podcast. Hold on. I don't know. Why was I thinking this? Why was I thinking of this? I think I was thinking this because we was all in the studio making music. Oh, and basically I was just talking about, about rappers and rapping. And basically I said, long thought, I'll say this about rapping as I've made 500 plus songs, produced 400 and got millions of streams. Our song's been our podcasting for 7 years. I've never taken a whole song from somebody. That's insanity to me. I make pop records and house ones too. Those are different. But I'm not going in the booth and rapping another man's story. If you're in the studio and someone thinks of a bar would sound better this way, and it does, you take the recommendation. But rappers claiming they the best while using whole other rappers' verses is wild to me. It's easy to rap. What's going on in your life? Some of these dudes just don't have shit to do once they get money and fame. And that's no disrespect to the OGs who use writers, but I'm talking actively. I'd dead ass cry if I found out someone wrote Lupe's verse on The Pressure. That's how important the authenticity in rap stories is to me. What are you living? Talk about it and make it rhyme. I don't care if Drake didn't write any song on Honestly Nevermind. As long as he wrote Sticky and Jimmy Crooks, those are the two rap songs. The thing that makes the Drake ghostwriting thing damaging to me more than anything is that it's not his story. Not the love of the pop songs, the rhyming, the rapping. Joe, Pavi, what y'all think about what I said?
Were you talking about the mob ties thing?
I'm talking about every motherfucking Drake reference that leaks.
I was like, bro,
where we're like, this is like, what is it? No, but if Quentin Miller came up with the 6 talking about Atlanta and all this other shit and wrote most of, if you reading this is too late, where that's when the whole Toronto identity that Drake established.
He gave him a verse and a first and foremost, he gave him like a trace of a verse. It wasn't word for word, bar for bar. That's number one. And also, and
if I give you 75% of a verse,
what about the rest of the fucking song? Also, hold on. My workload as far as
crazy part is Vori's mob ties sound better than Drake's.
That is such a lie.
You're a liar.
You're lying.
Vori's mob ties sound better than Drake's.
See, this is when we go too fucking far.
No, it's not.
Vori's mob ties was weak as fuck.
You're a liar.
Vori drops
Hit the button. You're a fucking liar.
Joe, you like that goddamn version of mob ties? That shit was weak as hell. One of the things that makes Drake's great is his fucking voice. You can say some shit and Drake can say some shit. It's gonna sound way better because Drake said
it ain't because Drake said it sound better.
Yes, it is.
It's because you know Drake is, and you know they run with the mob ties dudes in Houston. Fuck out of here.
Listen, I didn't even make that fucking comparison till years later, actually. But one of the things
nigga been saying mob ties and records for years.
I did not make that comparison until years later. That never crossed my mind, and I'm dead ass serious until damn near recently. I didn't even know Jay Prince's group was called Mob Ties because I don't give a fuck. That's how. Give a fuck what they doing down there.
What I'm saying. So it's your favorite artist.
What?
But you don't know? Come on,
I didn't know. I swear to God, bro.
Come on, man.
No, the first time I heard about Mob Ties, I swear to God, was Takeoff. That's the first time I heard about the group name Mob Ties being associated with Jay Prince. I knew Jay Prince for Rap-A-Lot Records. But the first time I knew about the group, but point being is this, the Mob Ties reference, literally it was a hook and a scratchable verse. It was not word for word, bar for bar.
It was not a scratch for a verse.
It was a scratchable verse.
He literally wrote the fucking...
No, he didn't. He changed most of the words.
He just changed 4 words.
No, he didn't change 4 words. The whole verse
was
different.
No, it was not.
It was different.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
You're literally lying.
I'm not lying.
You're literally lying.
It wasn't
so Drake,
no, you're lying.
So Drake wrote the bar Louis bag in exchange for
for body bags.
bags.
And then
in a rocket, and that bitch ain't got no tag.
No,
he wrote that.
And then he changed the rest of it. He changed the rest of it.
Stop. The Drake wrote.
It's a whole song after
Hire
that.
some help get rid of these niggas. Drake wrote that.
It's a whole song after that.
Man,
it's
stop,
a whole
bro.
nother verse after
I'm not
that.
with the rah.
Also,
I am a da. Thank God Recorded didn't write that shit.
Also,
I'm not with the rah.
Also,
I am a da.
Also, first of all, it's 2 verses after that. He gave him a hook
and they won as good as the first one.
Anyway, he gave
What's the quotables in the second and the third verses?
I don't know the quotables in the records. I don't play that record like that.
You don't know Louis bags in exchange for body bags?
I don't even think about that. I know sick of these niggas, how's them help get rid of niggas. The hook, which is the hook. That's the hook of the record. No, really, I don't play Mob Ties like that. No, I'm dead serious. Mob Ties is not one of my favorite songs on Scorpion. You know what my favorite songs on Scorpion are? No, listen.
Mob Ties came on It Must Be Nice. You not singing every word?
No, I don't know every word to Mob Ties. I really don't know every word to Mob Ties. I don't know every word to Mob Ties. I don't don't listen to Mob Ties. No, we can go on my motherfucking computer in there right now. I can tell you how much I played Mob Ties. It ain't that many. It's probably maybe 25.
25?
As compared to how much I played Finesse,
25?
I played Finesse 100, motherfucker. I played Finesse 100 times. Literally 100. 100 times. I ain't played that shit and that shit been out since 2018. I played it 25 times in 6 years. But anyway, no. But when it comes to Ghostwriting thing, for real, no, like for real, it wasn't word for word, bar for bar. Also, the thing about all of these artists is that, like, I know we want to make it. Oh my, you have to write every single thing, and like, yes, it sounds great. But at the same time, people's lives are so busy. You're raking.
Let me write your next album.
There's no need. No, listen. There's
let me write The Bachelor 3 for you.
Yeah, but listen. There's no need.
Let me write The Bachelor 3.
Listen, look.
Stop. I'm just gonna give.
No,
stop. Wait. I'm just gonna give you 12 records.
I have to retort.
No, stop. I'm just gonna give you 12 records, and
No,
they're just gonna have a hook and a verse reference.
Stop.
And you just replace the whole verse. And add a second verse and use the hook, and then say, yeah, this is Patty's story.
That's disingenuous.
Fuck out of here.
I don't give a fuck if it's your story. No, listen. That's disingenuous. I think that's a fan thing where you want. Oh my God. You want to believe every single word that somebody says. But hold on.
You like rappers that lie?
Everybody lies. They all fucking lying. Who's telling the truth? Jay-Z said, I lost 92 bricks, I had to fall back. You're still alive. I don't believe you.
And they said it was true.
Who said it was true?
Dame and them niggas say. When you heard any of them niggas that ever dealt drugs to him say, nah, he ain't do that. That's a lie.
No. I never heard a nigga say, yeah, he lost 92 bricks. I've heard niggas say, yeah, he sold drugs.
You ain't never heard niggas say that's Hove?
Huh?
When niggas say that nigga really lose 92 bricks? Man, that's Hove.
No, I heard everybody saying you fucking lie. Jadakiss said my bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got shit that the government got. I know your bathtub don't lift up and your walls do a 360, but it sound hard.
How you know he ain't got what the government got though?
He ain't got what the government got. You seen a nigga who bathtub lift up and walls do a 360?
Isaiah Thomas said some little kids pulled up on him with an AK-47
I said
in
his
Seattle.
bathtub lift up, my walls do a 360. We got shit that the government got. Future said, I just popped 6 Zans on the Quaalude. You're still alive. You're lying. People lie all the time. We don't care. My point is this though. Listen, wait, don't stop until talking. There's no need for you to write anything for me because my workload doesn't even allow me to not have the time to be able to write. These people, especially when they putting out fucking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 albums a year, and when they get shit sent to them, damn, this shit's hard. Fuck it, I'll take it and use it.
Yeah, damn, it's hard. Let me use that.
It's hard.
Let me use that and then get on LeBron's episode.
It's hard. Let me use it.
And then get on the shop and act like I wrote it.
I mean, he wrote some of the record.
When I wrote some of the record. When I wrote some of the record.
He wrote some of the record.
Man, when I wrote that record, like I didn't have Mob Ties. I didn't have Nonstop. I didn't.
He said he didn't have them, so he had to, again. The album was something different.
You went and you had some niggas cook it up for you.
The album was something different. I got into a situation. We gotta stop
acting like Drake ain't been playing the game a little bit dirty.
How's that dirty?
Acting like he the god.
How is that dirty? Everybody gets sent records. There was a reference right that came out for fucking N95. I remember you. I remember you being mad as fuck because you said the nigga Kendrick was still in Keem style.
Stop.
For years.
Stop.
Everybody gets help.
Stop.
There's not a human being who doesn't get help.
I ain't never said that about the N95 shit on the pod. And also, that was fake. Because the original version of N95 is on a whole nother fucking beat.
With Keem on it, right?
No, it's on a whole nother beat. And it's just Kendrick.
Okay.
It don't even sound the same way. He literally took the verse and put it on another fucking record.
I heard that version in 95.
So I don't want to hear that shit.
My point is this, bro. Everybody gets help. Now the level of help depends on the person, but everybody gets help. To think that these people who have all these
I didn't say help. I'm talking about whole records.
It's not a whole record. If I give you a skeleton, okay, here, fill it in. It's not a whole record.
If the best bars from your record I wrote, that's your record.
He didn't write it word for word, bar for bar. He gave him a hook and gave him some of the verse. He changed up some of the verse. Yes, he said Louis Bass ain't nobody Bass facts, but he changed up for some of the verse. And also that song is not the record it is.
But how many leaks is this, bro? This like he done had like fucking 40 leaks.
The nigga got like 1,000 records that he put out.
Like 1,000 rap that niggas writing for him. Out. And he got a lot of niggas writing for him.
Cause you dropping so much goddamn music and going on tour and doing all this.
Excuse is my point.
No, it really no,
it's not. It is, no, you want to know it? No, it's not an excuse. It's not an excuse.
Excuse is the wrong word. It's
not an excuse.
Part of the
it's
fucking.
Not an excuse.
It's part of the process.
Because West Side Gun and all them other underground niggas, Vic Spencer, all them niggas, they drop nonstop. And them ain't niggas, nobody writing them niggas shit.
But them niggas is not fucking going on goddamn world tours, doing damn
I
appearances
guarantee you,
here,
if
appearances
Vic
there.
Spencer went on a world tour, he have so much shit to rap about, he never shut the fuck up. And
Again,
that's my guy. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully.
Of course. This nigga
send Vic Spencer around the world and let Vic Spencer say, yeah, I got writer's block. He ain't gonna be talking about how he was eating noodles in Japan.
No, it's not necessarily.
Standing next to a white man
it's not
while
even
smoking some fucking Zah, some shit.
It's not even necessarily about having.
Let's just be honest. The boy ran out of bars a long time ago.
No, it's not
he
about.
He said it on the Elliott Wilson podcast.
It's not about
he
having.
He said, "I worked with Quentin Miller because I needed some inspiration." You only need some inspiration if you don't have nothing to fucking talk about anymore.
That's not true.
All right, man.
That's not true. Sometimes you lock in with people and they bring out a different party. They bring out like a different energy.
Yeah. Like they write the basis for most of your records on your album.
Again,
and then you go out and say you the best rapper in the world.
Again, like
that's my only point, G.
Like Twista said, I think you should be scared of somebody. He literally said this about Drake. You should be scared of somebody who is good enough to write their own records, but is smart enough to let somebody else bring something to you and write something to you as well, because they can bring a style to you that maybe you wouldn't have thought of on your own. It's nothing wrong with that. We making music,
With all due
bro.
respect, I would love to submit my idea for the new Adrenaline Rush Part 3 album.
He might take it.
I give Twister
He might. If
12 hooks,
if you
12 verses, and say, Twister, take the hooks, take the verses, do what you want to, drop it. It's yours, G. This is your story.
G, I think we are being very disingenuous if you think you create a cold-ass record for somebody and you send it to a big artist and they're going to be like, oh, yeah, nah, I ain't taking this. No, they're going to take the record.
You're only sending it to them because you know they're going to take the record, bro.
You would take, they're going to take the song.
No, you missing my point.
I get your point, but my point is...
You can send one of your songs on The Bachelor to Jay-Z and say, take my record? No. You want to know why?
Jay-Z took I Just Want to Love You from Oski and Sparks. He literally took it.
I'm not going to lie.
He took the song.
I'm not going to lie.
But he took the record.
You know what I mean?
But he took the record. No.
That's one, though.
No.
You know what I mean? That's one, though. I mean, he took records from Cam to...
Hold on.
Take the beat or take the record?
Took the record. The shit was...
The beat or the record?
The record. There was a skeleton of the record. It was all put together. Not granted, obviously he did his raps, but his skeleton of the record is all put together. The hook is on there, whatever. All you got to do here.
Now, name 20 other instances where that happened.
But look, here's why.
Name 20 other instances where that happened.
The reason
Unlike
why,
look, it's not 20 instances of him taking people records.
No, here is why. We'll never know. You want to know why? Because you're not sending things. It wasn't the digital age yet. You can't fucking... I don't even think niggas was even recording on Pro Tools yet. They probably still doing it on analog. So unless you in the studio and get the CD out, we will never know. There are so many things that got written for people and you will never know why, because it wasn't the digital age. Now, I will say this about Drake and his team. A lot of the shit with Drake and his team is like, bro, how are these licks even getting out? Like, why do we know this happened? But you know why? Because you send this shit back and forth for iClouds. Shit might get hacked. Somebody might have it on their computer. It's label shit. Somebody might have it. It gets out. Whatever. The reason you will never know about all the stuff that was getting written for niggas back in the day is because you were doing it on analog. You didn't even have Pro Tools. So unless you have the CD to burn it, to upload it, how would you ever know? Even fucking the DOC said like, yo, with Ice Cube, some niggas was helping him.
Ice Cube?
Yes. It's an interview with DOC saying like, yo, nobody was like doing that shit alone. Now, I don't know if that means. Now, obviously, I don't think he was writing every single word for the nigga. Just like nobody's writing every single
can I
word for
ask you
Drake.
a question?
What?
How many fucking albums did Ice Cube drop after NWA?
5.
Exactly. I don't want to hear that shit about.
What you mean?
I don't want to hear shit about nothing that happened while he
How
was
many
with
albums
NWA.
does Drake have in general? 12. Yes, I'm sure he didn't write every single bar for all 12 albums.
I'm not talking. But as I said before when I started, I'm not talking about the love songs or the ballads.
I hear what
He's
you're
a
saying.
pop star.
No, listen.
Take them records.
No, listen.
I'm talking about the raps.
It's first of all, hold on, wait. First of all, hold on, wait.
And like I said, I'm not talking about a 1 bar, 2 bars.
Can we have an honest conversation about Mob Ties?
I'm not talking about 1 bar, 2 bars.
It's not like Mob Ties is some lyrical expedition. Like, it's really not. It's not at all some lyrical expedition. It's a club song. Now, if a nigga is sitting there writing 4 p.m. in Calabasas bar for bar, I might be a little hurt.
We ain't got no timestamp.
I might be a little hurt.
We got no timestamp.
You better hope them shits don't ever leak. One of them leaked. Then
That's
what you
cap.
gonna
We got
say?
one on. That's one of them leaked.
What you gonna
We got
8 a.m. in Charlotte. And then before that, Middle of the Ocean, damn near may have been a time record.
That was before the beef.
Huh?
I want to see one after the beef.
I don't think he's gonna rap no more after the beef. I think next album's gonna be
Exactly.
a pop album.
So you got
and I think next album's gonna be a pop
You
album.
got ran from the drum.
No. I just think the next album is gonna be a pop album. Like, why would you
ran
not
off
do?
the genre,
No, it's just
bro?
like, wouldn't you go for more summertime vibes? Like he said, summertime
You
vibes.
can't make a rap album that's
outrageous
summertime vibes.
Instagram story head ass out of here.
But no. You know he's dropping 2 records with Camila Cabello. I think
Camila Cabello.
Yeah, shorty
the
ass.
notorious
Shorty ass.
alleged N-word sayer.
Shorty ass. 2 records with. So I think he's probably gonna move more towards the pop bag. But again,
Yeah, because he got moved the fuck out of the rap bag.
Got cooked up,
Again, like I said, it's not like Mob Ties. It's
I'm
some
like, yo, live.
like literally every record that
OVO stand
he
for.
got wrote for him. It's not some lyrical expedition. Know Yourself ain't a lyrical expedition.
That's what makes it
10
worse
Bands
to
ain't a
me.
lyrical expedition.
That's what makes it worse
No,
to
that's
me.
actually that's what makes it make more sense actually, because you're just getting sent like references of bangers and club records.
Them some of his biggest quotables in them songs.
No, that's not. That's not one of no. Actually, the biggest quotable that I can think of on that album is
He ain't take
hold
Running
on,
Through the
no,
Six with My
listen.
Woes from Quentin.
Hold on, but listen,
and
I
turned
think
it into a whole marketing campaign.
One of the biggest quotables, that's smart. One of the biggest quotables on Scorpion to me is, "I wasn't hiding my child from the world. I was hiding from the world." That shit is bigger than anything the nigga said on Mob Ties. I don't play Mob Ties. Like, why we acting like Mob Ties was some hit record? It wasn't.
And you started rapping Happy Birthday too.
Yeah, but we knew that.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, but that reference been
You
out
keep
though.
stealing all
That
party
reference been
songs,
out
nigga.
though.
Why you keep
That
stealing all
reference
the
been
party
out.
songs, nigga?
Because
We
Party
want-
sent them to people.
We want a party album.
Party sent them
But
to
you
people.
keep stealing all the party album.
No,
So go and put it on your party album.
No,
Who
but
said that?
No, but
Joe
Party.
Budden.
No, but
Exactly,
Party.
and it wasn't on the podcast
no,
either.
But Party actually but that's been out for a very long time. Like Party, I think wrote "Glow," which is the worst Drake song ever. But actually, it sounds different. I think it sounds completely different.
You know what? This is the one time I'm glad Drake didn't write a song.
He wrote it.
Because Glow is the worst
That was
song.
the worst Drake song-
Glow,
worst Drake song ever.
Drake, Glow, and Ratchet Happy Birthday are the 2 worst Drake songs ever. Bro.
I think "Not Nice" was written for Drake, but he didn't take it.
Not Nice. What song?
And you're not
nice?
nice, you're rude. Tell me when I done knew. Want me
He
to
not
watch
rapping
you
on
do
that. I don't
you.
care.
I'm just saying, Party
I don't
writes.
care about nothing
I'm just
he not
saying,
rapping
Party
on.
writes records for Drake. Or like Party is a writer. That's why that nigga was talking about I'm at 40 Love with 40 on an album that came out a month ago when the shit been closed for 3 years.
Am I battling Ghost or AI? Nigga feeling like Joel
Party been
Austin.
in the sweatshop, G.
He be in the sweatshop, but
he was in the film called
again,
AI.
I'm not. Again, the Mob Ties thing, like I said, it wasn't word for word, bar for bar. Also, I don't
It's
know
not the
when.
first record, though.
also,
That's my whole point.
Also, I don't know when these songs we talking about became lyrical expeditions that we would be so disappointed in. Like if the man didn't write champagne poetry.
So
I'd
you
be
want
like,
the
damn.
best? So you want the guy who been saying he the best rapper alive to deliver?
I don't give a fuck what he say. I still like the man music. I don't like Drake because he said the best rapper alive.
I think you just surmise your whole thought process around Drake.
What?
I don't give a fuck what he say. I just like his music.
Yeah. Actually, no.
So
I
what
care
the
what
fuck
he
we
say.
even sitting
No.
here arguing about?
Okay, I care. What I'm saying is,
You
I
feel
don't.
me, Joe? What are we sitting here arguing about
What about
then?
the accusations?
What accusations?
All of them, nigga. What
What
the fuck
accusations?
you mean?
What accusations?
What accusations? Why you trying to play dumb?
What
Why you trying to
accusations?
play dumb?
Why do I give a fuck about his personal life?
Aight.
The fuck that got to do with me?
So you used to listen to R. Kelly?
Listen. Listen.
I'm not gonna lie. I still listen
I'm
to
not
R.
gonna
Kelly.
hold
I'm
you.
from Chicago.
I'm not gonna hold you. Yes, I will throw on half a baby
Alright,
in the
then,
place of my own
Hey,
home.
I got a question. Are you still playing Teenage Fever by Drake?
Yes, incredible songs. One of my favorite Drake songs. This feels like teenage fever. I'm not scared of it. She ain't. Why second guess? I should have said yes. One of my favorite Drake songs. Drake can't make me stop listening to that song.
That does not sound
crazy part.
It sounds crazy. It sounds
recited
crazy.
the wildest bars of the song too.
It sounds crazy. It sounds
Bro,
crazy.
you couldn't even say. You say the word "I'm on the way." You recited the most flagrant bars.
Thomas, keep the family away. George, keep the family away.
That sounds crazy too. You say the word "I'm on the way." That sounds crazy too. The whole thing.
No, it doesn't. If a woman say, "Yo, come over,"
you say the word "I'm on the way." Next bar, this feels like teenage fever. G, the whole song sounds crazy.
It's exactly. So why the fuck are you talking about?
I still like the song. That's a good fucking song. I don't give a fuck. Give a damn what he do. I like the song.
You don't give
the
a
song
damn
meant
what-
something
what
to me.
the fuck?
That song meant something to me. What the hell?
What the
There's a specific
hell?
woman who's 35 right now who I think about when I hear that record.
Who's 35 when you were a teenage fever?
No, as in like, listen, I think what teenage fever means. Listen,
What do you
I'm
mean,
assuming
man?
what teenage fever means. No, for real, no, for real.
I ain't gonna lie, this shit been funnier than the
For real.
fucking basketball
I think
episode.
listen. I think what teenage fever means is like, you know, when you have butterflies when you like your first crush when you're a teenager. You ain't never make no woman who fucking give you butterflies like you a teenager, Thomas. Lie to me.
A woman has definitely given me butterflies,
Okay, then,
but
G.
I'm never walking around being like, "Oh, she makes me feel like a teenager."
You ain't never said that before. You ain't never said that before, G.
Niggas gonna be like, "You 34."
You ain't never said, man, I feel like I'm in high school. Well, you ain't never.
Gee, I'm so bad. This is live right now.
What? Oh, so y'all want to act like nobody gave y'all butterflies and y'all, all right, cool,
I
that's
never,
fine.
no,
That's
no,
fine.
no,
That's
no,
fine.
stop,
That's fine.
stop.
That's fine.
Not one
That's
nigga,
fine.
no,
That's
stop.
fine.
Not one
That's
nigga on
fine.
this set.
That's fine.
Not one nigga on
That's
this
fine.
set named
Thought
Jola
process,
Thomas
bro.
said anything about butterflies. We said we ain't felt no motherfucking teenage.
I got a text in. Tell Pappy stop talking. Hello.
All right, man, I'm done. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I'm done. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
This nigga catching the ball ruined this nigga Drake life. Gee, what you do? You mentioned my son. I deal with his dad. I gotta go bad.
Y'all got it. I've definitely.
Won't tell no lie about me.
I've
I won't tell no truth about you.
I've definitely met women that made me feel how I felt when I was like 16 years old.
Episode of Hoops and
I've
Brews.
definitely met women that
Do
made me
Luka
feel
know the
like I
word
felt
cracker?
when I was like 16, 17 years old. And it was the first time that you like thought she was in love with somebody. I've definitely had situations that felt like that. But if y'all want to act like y'all ain't never had no situations that felt like that, all right, cool. That's fine.
Pappy get defensive.
That's
now.
fine. No, I'm not
The
really
jokes
getting
got to that nigga. He better start punching niggas out like 40 of them niggas in Toronto.
Nah, I ain't-
knocking
nah.
out the DJs.
Nah, but I'm just saying I
Don't
definitely
blame
felt.
us, nigga. Blame Drake. You should have just said, yeah, that song cool and kept it moving.
Nah, shit fired. I like the song. Fuck y'all. I like the song. It's a great record. One of my favorite records of more life.
Down on that shit.
Yeah, I like the song. G, like, what you mean, bro? It's a great song. I like the record.
Oh my God.
I like the record. Point being is, it's not like Mob Ties with some lyrical expedition. I don't really care.
Any new music out y'all like?
Y'all like the Sexy Red and Drake song? Or
No. That's the worst Sexy Red song of all time. That's the worst Sexy Red. I like Drake's verse.
I
Not as bad as I thought it was.
I like Drake's verse. That's the worst Sexy Red
You
song of all
like Drake's
time.
verse where he said he's paid for surgeries?
Yeah, who cares? Send somebody to surgery.
Is that your bag?
No, I'm not paying for
That's your
surgeries.
bag.
If I had the bread, I might buy a girl a booze.
We getting to know Pappy in a way
Then why'd
that
you just say yes then?
Yeah, like if she want it.
we got man.
If you got the money and your girl want a breast job, you're not gonna do it.
No, I literally
Do I
had.
want her to
I
get a
literally
breast
dated
job?
a girl with some. She thought she had some flaws with her.
You a body shamer.
Exactly. You a body shamer. You gonna hide them baby mamas, ain't you? Take that mask off. That ain't right. That ain't how mama raised us. Like, whoa, shit, goddamn nigga. It's Friday
You lied
night.
about your surgeries. You lied about your accent. You lied about your children.
And you know what Drake said? You mentioned my son to do with his dad. I gotta go bad.
Nah, Drake said, you got it, dude. You drop 100 more dishes, man. We don't care anymore.
I know y'all in the crib right now. We got like 10 more. I'm 100 more disses you gonna release. It's all cool, man. Y'all boys got it now, man.
I would have liked your song, but you
was not prepared.
Shit.
I would have liked your song if you didn't call me a predator.
I didn't do anything to Millie Billy Brown, obviously. I'm way too rich to be a fucking pedophile, dude. Like, look at my bank account.
He probably shouldn't have said that. He really should have said that.
Have you ever fucking heard of Jeffrey Epstein, dude? Like, I come on, bro. Do I think I like him?
He shouldn't have said that. But no, seriously, like if your girl was like, yo, it would make me feel better if I.
And I've literally had a girl. I had a girlfriend who thought her chest was unattractive, and I told her numerous times before she got her boob job, you can do that for you, but just don't put that on me.
That's fair.
Because I think you look fine the way you are.
Shout out you.
Yeah,
and she still went and got it done. I didn't mind afterwards.
Exactly.
But
I'm not gonna say like you should get this, but if she tell me like, yo, I
didn't mind. I didn't mind afterwards, but like now she gotta have maintenance on that.
Yeah, afterwards.
I'm not paying for that shit.
I mean, if you got the bread, you might.
No, I'm not.
I would if I had the bread.
I'm not. I didn't start dating women that wore makeup until I was like 25.
That's crazy.
Dang.
I'm dead ass. I did not use
hell,
it.
G.
I'm dead
you
ass.
You go to your 8th grade dance or nothing like that? You growing up like makeup for the 8th grade?
Get your teenage ass out of here, boy.
Nah, hold on, bro. If your date to the 8th grade dance got on makeup, that's a different.
Yeah, like what kind of?
Nah, G, I don't think.
Yeah, nigga.
Nah, makeup is like you start doing that at prom.
That's that 69 guy shit.
Not nowadays, bro.
I mean, obviously she would. Yeah, but we not born now. I wasn't born in fucking 1997, Joel.
I mean, I think that's kind of an issue.
I wasn't born in 2000, Joel.
I mean, but I think that's kind of an issue on a whole different level. But we ain't got to get into like
it all leads back to this teenage fever conversation.
No, but I think we ain't got to get back to that life conversation. But I think that is not. Necessarily the most.
But no, I've always preferred natural beauty. Like if all my girlfriends was fine enough to never wear makeup, don't put that shit on. You don't need it. You only doing to cover up something you think is wrong with you. But if I think you look fine, like what like who you trying to impress?
I usually hate when girls go to.
Now don't get me wrong, get your hair done. Cause that just looks sloppy. But I've never been a guy to tell my girl to put on some makeup or any of that. Like as long as you smell good and your hair is done and you got on a decent fit, we can vibe.
I usually what's I about to say? Oh, I hate when girls do like their birthday makeup though. It's always horrible. When they go to like a
always
usually
it is bad because they be doing too much.
They be doing too much, bro.
All you really they treat their birthday like the damn
looking like
but all you really
like
need
Dracula
is like
though, G.
all you really need is like some eyeliner, some foundation, some lip liner.
Women don't be looking trash on their birthday though, bro.
You gotta stop shaking that table for this shit cut off.
They be looking trash on their birthday?
Yes.
No, we didn't say the makeup.
The makeup be looking terrible,
not
bro.
the fit.
When they go, the fits be bad too sometimes too.
Well, I'll say this. You do a lot of birthday dinners. I don't
do a lot of birthday dinners.
You've done more than me.
That's probably debatable. You probably done more than me.
You a liar.
Why would I be with a woman on her birthday? What reason do I have?
To spend some money.
Yeah, but you be dating them. I don't. So I'm not gonna be with you. She gonna be with her friends. I ain't gonna be there.
Ain't you the guy that rap that you pulled up to the table and paid for 6 women?
That wasn't a birthday.
So you would pull up to never mind. See, this is like
you won't go to a birthday?
the fucking wormhole.
Why would I be? No, I mean like.
So you'll pull up and pay for 6 of them and have dinner, but you won't go.
Like the ones that went to your birthday party, they was like, "Yo, I'm having a birthday thing. I want you to."
Yeah,
so
yeah, I'll come.
What we doing there? So why you lying?
But I ain't been in that many birthdays.
You see, ain't trying to do me the whole episode.
But I ain't.
All you gotta do is ask Pappy the extra question. And you always tell the truth after the extra question.
I said
it takes the second question to get the truth out of Pappy.
But look, listen.
Bro, you think Jalen Brunson good? Like, no, I don't think Jalen Brunson that good. But you like Josh Hart? Like, nigga, what the fuck? That's not.
Nah, but look, I'm just saying I don't be at that many like birthday dinners. Though. Like, I really don't. Because that's usually like a girls. Like it's like a girls thing.
Respectable.
So I don't really be at that many.
But
yeah, the makeup, the MUAs be sending the women off on their birthdays.
But anyways, I was going to talk about some new music real quick. Then we can get out of here. I really like.
You know what I like?
Hold on one second. I really like this song called "No One Noticed" by the Marias off their new album, The Submarine. That song is really good. I'm not gonna lie. I actually went back and listened to a little bit of Scarlet by Doja Cat. I really like that album.
She was just doing the devil stuff. I couldn't rock with.
Yeah, she got some shit on there. We Still Don't Trust You and We Don't Trust You still been in rotation for me. And if y'all wanna, I also been listening to Ada Vista by Gambino. He finished the album. Shout out to him for finishing that. Great piece of work. I honestly been listening to a lot of SZA SOS lately. I didn't really listen to the album a bunch when it dropped, but I fuck with that. And I'll say this, man. YG song Weird is fucking fire, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I be riding around blasting that shit.
Joe don't agree.
You be on that bullshit, Scottie Pippen.
That's that Latino rap, bro.
All right, you better cut it. All right, nigga, you better cut it out. Also, Dark Times by Vince Staples, Black and Blue, great song. Vince Staples been losing his mind for the past, honestly, all his projects, but yeah.
My favorite song right now is Central C and Lil Baby Band for Band. America hasn't been defended that hard from the forces of Britain since Paul Revere.
Central C and Lil Baby?
Yes, Band for Band.
America hit that hasn't button. Been. You playing Lil Baby songs in 2024?
Yeah, I still fuck with Baby. He got off on that.
No disrespect to Lil Baby.
Yeah, I still fuck with Baby. But you never liked Baby like that though.
You ain't never listened to My Turn? My Turn.
I didn't like the album.
One of the top 5
I fuck with Baby.
You're a motherfucker. Hit the button for yourself.
Don't hit the button. 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 A lot of people would say that.
My Turn is crazy.
A lot of people would say that.
Forever. Emotionally Scarred.
My Turn is probably considered a classic album.
I'm not anti-Baby, but I'm gonna be honest. I never was a huge Baby and Gunna fan. Honestly, wasn't a huge Gunna fan, honestly, until he went to jail. I like DS.
You wasn't there for Drip Around 2?
I wasn't there for Drip Around 2.
You wasn't there for Drip Around 2?
No,
was
listen.
Underwater with the umbrella?
I
seen it now.
I like Drip Around 2. It was cool. But like I prefer Gunna talking about how he feels more than Gunna stunning.
Gunna still don't be talking about how he feel.
You a liar.
You a liar. Neck on the yacht.
Yeah, but have you listened to the time?
No.
Exactly. So what we talking about?
I mean, Gunna technically would do that on a lot of albums. To be fair,
he
would give you a record.
He'd do it a lot more, and it's throughout the whole records now, which I actually like because he kind of got put into a position where, his story ain't necessarily about what he got anymore, because what he had was tied to what people thought made him authentic. And I think now that he just talks more about his emotion, and even if he is talking about getting neck on the yacht, like I talked about at the beginning of the Drake conversation. What the fuck are you? What's going on in your life? Just rap about it. I
mean, to be fair, Drake has right about parent-teacher conferences.
But when you got gambling problems, drinking problems, alcohol and binging problems, bad with money spending problems,
he has right about parent-teacher conferences. Or he'll do champagne poetry when he rapped about going to therapy. Like, he does have those moments, bro. People just act like
one bar every album.
I don't want to hear Drake rapping about therapy the whole time.
He be having corny bars too a lot.
He do be having corny bars. That's how you know it. Yeah, you wrote
like
this.
Happy Meal.
He do be. He will throw one of them bars in there. He will throw one of them bars in there. But no, Drake still got. Drake still got introspective bars. People just like to act like he don't have any.
So what's Drake's next album selling? And then let's get out of here. First week. What's the numbers?
350.
300.
What are we doing?
225.
He gonna do the one 225.
Nah.
Lucian Grange will buy 225 copies himself.
Yeah, but he can't stop everybody from saying that's trash or get your freaky ass.
They gonna say that regardless. They say that for every. They've said that for every Drake album since like Views.
Nah, but they wouldn't call him a freaky ass nigga in a 69.
No, but they were saying everything was trash, and then like 2 years later, they were like, damn, I like this.
I don't think that's gonna happen no more. I think 2 years later they gonna be like, I'm glad that freaky ass nigga ain't making the music no more.
But yeah, my favorite, like I said, my favorite song right now is Central C and Lil Baby Band for Band.
I still think Drake can be redeemed, but he better do the opposite of what Diddy did and make sure that everything is locked away. Because Diddy, like they got so much dirt on Diddy, it ain't even funny, G. They got audio recordings of that. Crazy part was reading that Rolling Stone thing. They're like, yeah, it's an audio recording of some girl being like, "Don't touch my leg." I'm like, gee, what the fuck is going on, bro? How you even get an audio recording of that?
Gee, they said this man Diddy pulled up on Cassie in Miami and said she gonna get this birthday dick.
Bro, what? In the words of Pavi, why you want it that bad, bro?
I flew all the way from Miami. She gonna get this birthday dick. Gee,
why do you want it? Why you want it that bad, bro?
You gotta relax.
Freaky ass
they
nigga.
say he took his belt off at Howard and whooped a woman. And
women.
Nah. It was his girl. Whooped a woman with a belt.
Yeah, but when the other girl started trying to help, he would start whooping them too. And then people had to put like, gee,
Like
what?
Diddy, bro.
Like,
What's
what the
wrong with
fuck,
you,
bro?
What's wrong with you, bro?
Psychopath.
What's wrong with you, dog? What's wrong with you, bro?
But anyway, Joe, hit the theme music. Let's get up out of here, man. This has been one hell of a hilarious episode of Hoops and Brews, G. We need to name this episode. What you say, Joe?
Luka know what cracker means.
Does Luka know what cracker means / teenage fever?
No, we can't name it. No, we can't name it teenage fever. No, we not naming it teenage fever. No.
This is what funny. I swear to God, I cannot wait to listen to this shit tomorrow, bro. I'm finna be crying laughing while I'm driving. Anyways, your boy TPJ. Find me on Instagram at RealTPJ, on Twitter at Hoops and Brews, or at HNB Media TV. As always, make sure you subscribe, you drop a like, and make sure you don't drink and drive if you are under the age of 18 in Canada, or over the age of under the age of 21 in America. And as always, man, I appreciate y'all. This show, co-stars, rapper extraordinaire, Pappy, talk to the people.
As always, man, follow me on Twitter at PV by word, all one word. Check out my Courtesy of the Bachelor podcast if you hadn't checked it out. Talking about, I don't know, living life as a single man in the world today. And yeah, go to my Spotify, check out all my music, and yeah.
Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. It's Joel here. Get me on Instagram, Joel R. Wilson, Twitter at the Jolts. Great episode. Thank y'all for tuning in.
My name, ain't gang on the gang. I could put it on the set, I could put it on the change, When you see me, know it changed. But they proud of the person I became. They admire how I go. What they admire.